Hi, 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 hello, hi, hello, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, hi. Hi everybody, hello, hello. Hi cousin, hi Alex, hi Eloda. I know it is very late for you, thank you for coming. Hi Axel, hi Railgun, hi Dirac. Was I in your walls? I was. I saw everything and heard it. I'm so sorry. Is there a reason for me going left on the starting soon? No, that is just the way I recorded it. And I could flip it. There's no reason. I just went that way. That's just how I set it up. People often put progress as going from left to right. Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, no, I literally just set it up that direction without thinking about it. I would have done the same thing either way. Hi Awkward, hello. I hope your leg is doing well. / legs / the whole shebang. It's so over. It's Jover. It's over. That's the problem. Mouse knows everything. You can hide nothing from Mouse. One day, I will see and hear it all. But, you wouldn't want to hide anything from me, would you? Would you? No. Yeah, I do normally start later. I tried out starting a little bit earlier this week so I could, sleep a little earlier. And hi, Pastel. Hi. If you're not late, we just started. But I haven't really gone to sleep any earlier, but I think I might keep trying to start at this time, and maybe, I can go a little longer. Hi, Digi. Wee. Oh, yeah. Wee, wah. It's to represent how she's going to the left. No! I would never. I was about to say a lie, and it was this mouse is against violence, but that's very clearly not true. When you backwardsing, you could backwards, you could forwards, I could flip it around, I could walk backwards and reverse it. Yeah, things are going well for me. Why hide them from you when you get... Yeah, see, look, if you just share everything with me, I can help. I will do anything to help the dwellers. But yeah, I'm doing really well. I had a very hectic day yesterday, and yesterday's supposed to just be my very chill work, go play D&D game day. But instead I had to deal with a tree that was threatening the lab, and had to make sure it got brought down really fast. And it was crazy, and it was a lot, but I did it. I mean, I didn't take down the tree, but I found some people who would do it. A tree, because it's been storming a lot lately. Yeah, I can't. If dwellers need to be picked up or lifted or anything, you're gonna have to work together to do it for each other, cause I can't help. I am but a small mouse with my little weak arms. Yeah, a tree. Did I drop it in one string because I have one swing? Because I have super strong muscles? No, I paid a group of beavers to do it, to take it down efficiently and professionally, cause I am baby. I have, the mechanical arms. They're not strong. They break easily. And chew. Might lurky more than you type. Do it. That's good. Lurk. Do not type much. Work on project. I will be here cheering you on. You've got this. One last stretch. We will all be cheering Pastel on. If you inject you with enough testosterone, you can grow from 2'3" to 6'8" and lift 11 people at once. I believe in you. And together we can stand on each other's shoulders and be like one regular-sized person. Beaver contractors with hard hats, yeah, they did a really good job. So like I called them like kind of earlier in the day, and they were like, yeah, I'll come out like in like a couple hours to look at the tree. And I was like, cool. I'm the only person in Bycord who believes in you. No, I believe in all the dwellers, and if you're here, you're a dweller, and I believe in you. Unless you're doing something that goes against the greater good of Mouse. But yeah, so I called them, and they were like, okay, I'll come out. And the head beaver came out, and he looked at the tree, and he was like, well, that tree is like really threatening to fall on your establishment, like fast. You like really need to get it taken out. Hi, butt fungus. You should get that checked out. But thank you for the follow. Welcome. But they came back like later that day and shredded the tree, and now I have a big pile of mulch that I have to deal with. But I didn't get to go to D&D because they were too busy taking down the tree, and I didn't want to like not be there. You would have more testosterone than water in your body. I mean, I don't think that's true. I think you should have the correct amount. I think too much definitely causes problems. Or so I've heard. I don't actually remember what it does, but it does do something and it's not good. I don't know, like testicular shrinkage or something, but maybe that's just roids. Maybe it just makes you lose your hair. But either way, you gotta be careful. It's okay, the doctor says it's only contagious if you have a butt. Oh no. We gotta stay away from that butt so we don't all get it. That's scary. I mean, unless somebody here doesn't have a butt, but I definitely do. It's like one of the few bits I got. You don't want to invade Texas. It's probably really hot there right now. I would not want to invade either. You should get it. Yeah, if you have too much of anything, definitely go to a doctor. Wait, you had your butt filled in? Oh no. R.I.P. That can't be good. Look, they tried to chop off my butt with the legs, but I said no, you can't take it from me. It's all I've got. Sometimes you just gotta hold on to the parts you still have left. I need the cake, it's all I have. I gotta beat the board allegations somehow. You know, it's not no, it's not normal to have your butt filled in. I mean, were you saying the same doctor I saw about, you know, the how many legs you should have? Because I don't know that person was really qualified. Hi, Hodgetix. Hello. Welcome. But yeah. Most of the exciting stuff that happened to me this week was, you know, the no power. Oh, the no power situation is why the tree had to, like, be fixed, like, ASAP. Because there was, like, another mouse nest near me, and the tree dropped a limb on it. And I was like, wow. It's okay to have it filled in temporarily, but yeah, if it's temporary, that's so fine. You just gotta, like, unplug it at some point. They told you 7 and you said that's an uneven number. I don't believe you. So you just had them install 4 extra legs instead of 5. Yeah, I mean, I guess as long as you have an even number of limbs. I really do want to, like, design that little, like, spider femboy something. I don't know what I would ever do with that design, but it'd be fun. To have, like, I want to do, like, the spider femboy, like tiny Spider-Man. Not like Spider-Man, but spider that is a man. You know, no relation, legally distinct. What is it with digital anime women and femboys? Look, there's just something about a feminine man. There's something about a non-feminine man too, but like there's something about a feminine man where you're just like, cute. I would torture that. Like, okay, so recently several of my it's not just anime women, Recently, several of my other Chuba friends got like art of their models, like, you know, a little beat up with some blood on them, and I was like, well, there is something about a cute boy with blood on him. And I thought about posting that on main, but then I was like, oh, I should not do that. I need to be chill. Yeah, I mean, okay, so technically, not to be gross, but like technically everyone's butt should be temporarily filled some of the day. But like, you know, if it's permanent, that's really bad. You want those twink cowboys? I've never seen a twink cowboy. I've only seen like rugged cowboys, because you kind of inevitably get like pretty dirty, and I feel like being twinky, like if you're dirty, you kind of look less twinky. As someone who loves women, you tend to find yourself more drawn to the men that look like women. Yeah, exactly. Especially like if you're like, oh, girls cute, oh, boys cute, boys that look like girls and girls that kind of look like tomboys. Also, oh, cute. You know. Sometimes you just like to see a cute thing bloodied a bit. You do. It's like there's something about it. There's a little bit of magic to it, you know, where you're just like, wow, pretty. Twink cowboys are best twinks. I just have not seen enough twink cowboys then. You mean like it shouldn't be like full? Yeah. Well, I mean it's like temporarily kind of like, never mind, I'm not going down that road. I am not being sus, I'm being very normal, I'm sure. In comparison, everyone's butt should be filled at some point during the day is a wild thing to say in the context of pimboys and twinks. Well, I mean, like, you know, like... Look, I don't have an agenda. I don't have, like, a pegging-related agenda. In fact, I would not do that. Scary. So, you know, no comment there. That's more of like a personal preference, but you should be healthy and eat a good diet. When a man and a femboy love each other very much, that's when someone gets an exclamation mark impreg command. Say so streamer versus dirty chat. I mean, I'm very much not a say so streamer, but I definitely don't consider myself like a lewd streamer, that's for sure. But I think I've talked about like too many weird things to ever be considered say so. Also, I curse way too much, because like as a say so streamer, you're like not supposed to curse either, right? I don't know. You knew this Polish girl who moved to Ireland and started dating a femboy and talked to you a lot about begging. That was a wild time. She helped you build your PC. I mean, look, I guess like follow your dreams, follow your heart. Don't let your dreams just be dreams. Why she left like Poland to find a femboy, that's a whole different story. But maybe the Irish ones just hit different. But you know what? Good for her. Proud of her. Love that for her. You know, I'm not a look. What? I wouldn't say I'm like a high level degen. I just really enjoy like a competitive PvP environment, you know? So recommending a diet high in fiber for all the twinks and femboys, it's really for anyone. Like you should eat a balanced diet and make sure you get enough like fiber in your diet, because otherwise like, you know, you're just gonna have problems. And that's like unrelated to if you're a twink or a femboy, but you definitely shouldn't like alter your diet because of preferences. Your health should come first. You don't know how much you can say about it here, but it was wild. Yeah, like it has to be like co-op is fine too. Co-op is fine, but like, you know, the Irish ones don't sound like they hit it all. It sounds like she's doing most of the hitting. Look, that's true. It does sound like it's pretty one-sided there. You only eat eggs and bologna? Well, like, is it late? Has it been an entire day of not eating proper meals? Because eggs and bologna is not enough. Because also it has no vegetables involved. Those are both like animal and questionable products. You definitely have to eat vegetables too. Eggs and bologna fried together does sound kind of good. You had chicken nuggets and french fries. Oh, that sounds so good. I didn't eat dinner. I kind of forgot. And what did I have for lunch? Ice cream. I can't say anything. The only thing I ate today was I had a bagel for breakfast and I had ice cream for lunch, and that's it. Oh no, oopsie. That's like way worse than eggs and bologna. I meant, okay. Look. Oh no, she had beautiful princess disorder and was scared of him breaking up with her. Oh no. I mean, okay, look. Okay, not to be in any way disparaging about mental illness, but BPD, like, it is wild. It's a lot. Hi Buzz, hello. But I will say, I have no more BPD men than BPD women, and that's a whole different type of scary. It's a lot. You had nothing today? Pastel, eat food! Get energy for working on project. Make sure to eat something. You ate breaded chicken and pork pate. Oh, yummy. Except for the cheese, that sounds not good. Look. I know balanced diet. I know eat regular meals, but like I didn't have time. I ran out of time for dinner, cause after like it was like, I don't know, like 4ish, I had to have like a little project meeting, and then afterwards one of my friends was like, oh Bucket, play Final Fantasy with me. I want to get back into Final Fantasy, but I don't really remember what I'm doing, so play with me. And I was like, okay girl, what's up? So I was like helping her like remember how to play Dancer and stuff. And then like when I was done with that, I had to set up for stream, so I just didn't have time to eat. So yeah. But the ice cream is good, and it had like little chocolate in it, so that's at least like 2 things. And yeah, I just didn't want to like order food and then be like, sorry guys, I'm not streaming because I am eating food, or like be eating food, or like have to get up and then eat like after stream was going. So I just like because I don't really have groceries, I need to get groceries. Ice cream has a shit ton of calories, at least. Yeah, I mean, it was like 300. Ice cream's a meal, right? No, don't call me out like that. No, it's totally like it was fine. Sorry guys, I'm afraid of doing mukbang for you. I am. I don't want anyone to make fun of me for how I don't know. I don't want people to make fun of me. And like, what if it's too loud? And everyone's like, well, I can hear you chewing and it's like really loud and like blah. Too loud. Our mouse streamer is gross. Blah. And then like I'm like, I guess I have to like literally never eat on stream again. Not that I really was before, so I guess like not a lot would change. I would just think about it for like ever. Cause I'm like that. 1 to 1,000,000 odds she eats like a wild beast tearing into the carcass of an animal. Yeah, it's like a mouse thing. Like we see like a body and we're like, I really should just like really rip into that and like cannibalize half of it and then leave like the rest of it just like there for later or never. No, I eat normal. I just like am self-conscious, I guess. And maybe care too much what people think. But it's hard not to, I guess. A mouse thing like eating, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't eat the whole fork just because, I mean, I'm smart enough to lick off the sauce. I'm not like other mice. I'm like a smarter mouse. So, like, I can just eat the sauce part, not the whole fork. Oh, chicken nuggets sounds so good. And my friend that I was playing Final Fantasy with is like, I'm not a rat. I'm not a rat. Hi, Harlock. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, I'm not trying to eat macroplastics, but I do need my microplastics. It's like part of a balanced diet, right? What's 2 plus 2? Oh, oh, 5. No, the fork is not the best part. The fork is not the best part. My brain must be so wrinkly. It is. It's not smooth like a chicken cutlet at all. It has never ever been smooth. I promise. I have never ever blown it off smooth. I win this time. Yeah. Winning. I might cave and get food at some point though. If I get like too hungry. If tummy growls, I will actually get food. But yeah. Oh, I was saying like friend was she got barbecue for dinner, and I was like, oh, barbecue, oh, yummy, oh, yum yum yum. I meant to go to the grocery store. Oh, hydrate, I will hydrate. But I meant to go today and get food because they have like a special, like, you can get like a whole rotisserie chicken for like pretty cheap. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I didn't do that. I stayed in bed because there was a cat on me, and I was like, no. I just did not want to leave the house, and it was fine. I was really productive. I was like lazy and then productive. Yeah. Mr. Meow Meow, I woke up and he like immediately curled up like on my chest slash like lap, because that's where like he'll get in the morning. And I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna stay here. And I kind of like dozed off again, and like I woke up and he was like, oh, you're up, okay, I'm gonna leave. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll finally get up. And he like jumped out of the way, and right behind him, where I could not see him, was Brother Cat. And he was like, hello, I am still here, I am not moving. And I was like, oh, okay. I will continue to stay here and not move. The strategy of those rotisserie chicken is if they still had a lot, so no, I know, that's exactly what I do. So like I try and wait till like cheap rotisserie chicken day, because if I'm already gonna get groceries, then I can just get like a really cheap chicken with them, and that'll like feed me for like several days, and I don't have to get quite as much groceries, so it works out. But I only really do it if I already need groceries. Like, I'm not just gonna go for the chicken, because then I will buy extra stuff that I don't need. It would get me. Also, it's good chicken. It's like really yummy. If I cast a resurrection spell on a rotisserie chicken, what state do you think it would come back in? That's a good question. Like, does the resurrection spell like completely restore the chicken? Yeah, I'd probably be mad, but chickens are like already mad. So like, is it any more mad than like the average chicken who was already thinking about killing you? Probably not. Like, you have to like really work with the chicken to make it like happy to see you. Through like enough food and stuff, because like default state is like, I want to peck until I see blood. But yeah. Chickens are cool. Mama Mouse has several chickens. Chicken don't want to kill you, they just scream all the time. No, they can get like aggressive. But it probably does depend on the type of chicken. And like, if you raise them like by hand versus like an adult kind of like feral chicken, This leads to an age-old question: fight one horse-sized chicken or 100 chicken-sized horses? Well, here's the thing with 100 chicken-sized horses. Horses don't, like, at that size wouldn't really have a way to attack you because they can only really attack you by, like, biting or kicking. But if they're only chicken-sized, like, neither of those are gonna do much because they don't have, like chickens have, like, spurs and, like, a sharp beak and all. But like horses are just kind of like little guys, and I could definitely take like 100 chickens, by themselves. But like a chicken the size of a horse would probably try and eat me, because chickens will eat mice, like no problem, and it's scary. Yeah, they very much used to be dinosaurs, and they like somewhat remember and they somewhat know what genetics have done to them. But like, you know, it's like when you try and take an egg from a chicken, if it's not used to humans, they'll be like, please die in a fire. And if they see like red on something, they just will not stop. They'll like keep pecking until, you know, I guess they just won't stop unless you make them. Horses will also eat mice, yeah. Horses are scary. Okay, to be fair. Hey, Miru. Hello. To be fair, most animals will kind of eat a mouse. There's not a lot of stuff that, like, yeah. Roosters can be extremely aggressive. Mama Mouse's rooster is like the nicest rooster I have ever met. He's very sweet. His name is Macho. And he's very good at protecting all the chickens, and he's pretty friendly. Like, he just, like, you know, he goes about his business. He just wants to protect his ladies and find them like little yummy stuff in the dirt. You know, he's a good boy. Yeah, no shame corner for Mario. It's okay to sleep. Everyone should be well rested and take care of themselves before anything else. And I hope your nap was good. I thought about taking a nap today, but instead of grocery store, I did work on model today, and model art for 1.0 is totally done now. Along with the toggles, I just have to like organize and like relabel some stuff. So yay, 1.0 model art done. Now I just have to rig it. So very exciting. I don't know when it's gonna get rigged, but you know, one step closer, which is exciting for me, because also, like, the hard part's over. Yeah, thank you. I was very tempted to not work on it and just be lazy today, because it was a day off, but no. I said, well, when else am I gonna do it? Might as well do it today. But I don't think rigging will take very long, I hope. Only like the parts that are gonna be like really interactive, I think, will take a while. And also I gotta make an overlay, because I was like, oh, it doesn't make a lot of sense for my like tail to plug into an interface that doesn't do anything. So I thought about either the interface like being what like shows what game I'm playing, but then I was like, well, then I can only use it for game streams, which I don't even do that much. So instead I was like, oh, I could have like a little TV behind me that shows like a clip of whoever raided, and then I can have like when they raid, like my tail plugs into the interface and like plays the little clip from their channel. I thought that would be cute and kind of like a fun way to show that off while still being like productive. So that's the plan right now. So I'm trying to make like an overlay that would incorporate that in it, and then I have to make like a bedroom for myself that kind of has like the same thing, and then I'll just have like the I don't know, I'm still kind of working on it. Yeah, the model, like the reason I am doing the 1.0 all myself is because like if I paid somebody else to do it, like one, it's 2 outfits, and then like the rigging alone with all like the random stuff I want would be like way out of my budget. But I like thousands of dollars. So gotta do it all myself. Yeah, to be fair, it probably. So I thought about it. Like, I think the TV is gonna play a clip, and when like there's no clip playing, it'll just be kind of like a spooky, staticky TV. But I don't think I'm gonna have it play audio, just in case. Just in case it's like something that I like don't want played, you know? Or it's like really loud and we're doing ASMR or something. But yeah. Scab addiction already stealing all her loose change. It kind of like it is, but I like really limit myself to the amount I'll spend on scabs. Just because like I could always put it up as a throne dono. It would literally never get to like get done. It is much easier for me because like I know how to rig it. And also this way I can like work as hard as I want and it'll go faster. Whenever one day I get like a full 2.0, the model Vi's making will be like a 1.5. But I know what artist I want to go to for a full 2.0, so I gotta save up for that. I could reach through, if you could reach through the monitor and shake hands with any chatter you wanted, but they could reach through their monitor at any time to try to shake your hand, no matter where you are or whether you're streaming. So like their hands could appear through the nearest live monitor screen, would you know? That would be like, that'd be too scary. What if you're just like, you could get like jump scared at any time? Never say that around Mero. He loves throwing money around. Never say never. I'm too small beans for that. Still, like 3DO is priority before a new model that I'm like a new paid model. And I'm still nowhere close to that. So maybe one day, if I ever like, I don't know, that just seems like a lot. I would feel bad. Like, smaller stuff is like, thank you for, you know, like, I'm happy to have people support me, it means a lot. But like big stuff, I'm like, I got this, you know. At any time a dollar could squeeze pocket like a dog toy. Yeah, it'd be scary. I'd pop. A surprise maybe in the future around September. Ooh, exciting. I'm so excited for the scabs that I have coming next month. So, excited, nervous. Cause it's like 2 next month, and then I got, which I don't know when it'll ever actually be, like, made, but I kind of like got on like a little kick the other day where I was like, oh, I'm too scared to ever go to Offkai. Like, I don't think I could ever go. Because I just am very socially anxious and kind of reclusive. But it'd be really cool to, like, for people who go, to be able to have like little stuff that I could like have somebody give away for me or something. And make like little keychains or like stickers or something. So I kind of got like on a kick of like, oh, what if I had like a little bit of like merch one day? Like, still, I don't think we're anywhere close to like having like selling merch or anything for Bucket. But like I did pay for a keychain design preemptively, so that whenever that day comes, I at least have like a keychain. And I don't know. I think I might like ask a couple friends of mine to like design me stickers. Bucket print bucket, that would be funny. That would be really funny. Bucket merch should straight up be gnarly prosthetics. That'd be so expensive. Prosthetics are really expensive. Bucket plushie win. If I ever do like a donathon, I might like, I can make plushies. I know how to make plushies, and I might make a plushie version of the Fumo that was drawn of me, and like just have like a couple plushies for like the top people or something. Yeah. That's like the idea for that. Can we get bucket brand buckets? A normal bucket from the store with a bucket sticker on it? I mean, it would be kind of funny if I just had like a bucket that was like white with like a little mouse face on it. But I don't know who's buying a bucket. Oh my, Marrow, no! Scowy, spider Scowy! No! Spiders are friends, but not when they're on your face when you don't know about it. Special edition arm. I mean, it would be so expensive. Magnetized acrylic stain. That's such a good idea. Where the oh, that would probably be like crazy expensive. Like, that'd be like such a custom. But like, that would be so cool. I could do that for like a plushie where the arms had magnets and then one could come off. That would be easy. But like, for stuff that I would have to pay other people for, that'd be hard. It'd be cute for like a little like acrylic charm too. Not like acrylic charm, like one of those enamel charms. How they can have like moving parts, have like a snappable like arm or something. Spiders are friends, but yeah, no, spider cool. Spider touching me, not cool at all. Very scary. But yeah, so maybe like with 1.0 debut we might have like a small keychain sticker run or something. I don't know. It'd be cute. And like the design was really cheap. So I could like not even have to worry about recouping that or anything. Bucket plushie should have a button to violently eject all limbs. That's like maybe beyond my skill level, but it would be really funny. Or like a little bucket figure where you just like press on. Wow, thank you for gifting this sub to Jirak Meru. Thank you. It'd be funny like you could like press the little hair sticking up or something, or like an ear, and like all the limbs just shoot off of the figure and you have to reattach them. That'd be really funny, but I guess it'd have to have like a stand or something, or it'd just like fall over. Yeah, it's like your own nugget action figure. Just be like, limbs pop off. Press this button and see what happens. And it says a line where it's just like, whoa. And like they all just pop off. Yeah, world's most generous mayor. You remember actual toys? Yeah, they did. They totally did. Like, they were weird toys that, like, you could just, like, completely eject. Can you get some help? How do you tell a girl that you really like her, but she only sees you as friends, but you still feel like you need to tell her? At the same time, you don't want to destroy your friendship. If you care about the friendship, do not tell her. If you know she only sees you as a friend, and you want to preserve the friendship, my advice is, don't tell her. Like, eat that. like, let it go. Because it's very difficult to maintain the same friendship if you know that one of the people does not feel the same way as you. Yeah, I just wouldn't do that. But also, hello! Welcome! Cause, yeah, it's just like, the chances of it going in any way that is positive is very low. But also, thank you for the follow. Show her your Lego collection. I mean, look, that's always pretty cool. You should see how many you've given away on your Kamioshi's page. Doing the Lord's work. That's the work of a good cultist. But yeah, it's kind of like, you're also kind of a believer in throwing yourself out there and whatever happens, happens. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, you have like two options. You can say something and like, yeah, maybe like something crazy happens and it's like, actually, no, I am interested, you know. But chances are it's gonna be like, oh, I thought we were friends. And now it's a little awkward. Cause like, you're like, I I can't reciprocate now. I don't know what to do, but I don't want to hurt my friend's feelings, so it gets very complicated. And then like it's hard to I don't know. It just makes it really hard. And the chances of it going well are very, very slim. So my advice is just like, yeah, as like everyone's all said, just don't do it. Move on. Don't do it. But if it's kind of like, you know, last ditch, like I have to say something because just being friends like hurts too much, and I can't keep doing that without saying anything. But it's kind of like, well, you know, if you can't be friends otherwise, anyways, then you're kind of like, why not? One of those. the rare drag solid advice. Hold on, I gotta have a sippy. Yeah, cause like that, like it's kind of one of those things where it's like a lot of people are like, wow, I can't believe you don't want to be my friend. Like if you are romantically involved and I'm not interested and you don't want to be my friend anymore. But like in a lot of cases, it's not that they don't want to be friends anymore. It's that like it hurts because you really, really like someone, and being around them and knowing they don't like you the same way is painful. So it kind of makes sense that they would have to like, you know, make some distance so that, you know, they're not suffering, because it, you know, it does hurt, and it is hard to be around someone that isn't, you know, that doesn't feel the same way you feel. Thank you for the biddies, Mira. Thank you. If she's cool though, she won't let it affect the friendship, but honestly it fucking sucks on your end being burned like that. And so the thing no one ever talks about is yeah, exactly. It's like it can change. Like it's hard to be around someone that doesn't feel the same way, but it's also kind of like it's hard on both passes, because it's like, you know, you have to kind of like look at your friendship differently, because it's like I don't know if you were doing that because you're my friend or because you feel like romantically about me. It's very difficult. One of your friends did tell at a party that you like her, but she has acted like nothing is wrong. Oh, well, that could be different. It could mean that she's not interested. It could also mean that she just, like, doesn't want to do anything because somebody else told her. So, that one's a bit complicated. This in your pocket. And hello, Kane. Hello, Kane. Hi. Full tarot. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get my cards out. But yeah, difficult situation. It's kind of like, yeah, safe bet. Don't say anything. Just like, keep it as is. Friendship won't change. Especially if she's not acting any different. That kind of is a good guarantee that like nothing will change if you say nothing. Hoping for towers just so you explode. I mean, I can just pull out I have a lighter on my desk that's the tower. I can just pull that out anytime you want. I will start a fire with it. Whoop. Spilling cards all over the place. Women can be hard to read, which is why you kind of say you like throwing yourself out there because they like to leave hints. You're talking about the most neurotypical woman I've ever heard of. Yeah, exactly. She could very easily be kind of like, well, I'm not just gonna randomly believe whatever someone told me. Thank you, Elod. I will take the one pity. Okay. Oh no, but you did get a rough one. You did get a rough one. It's not tower rough, but it's also not like happy fun time. Card. Where is it? One day I'm gonna memorize things better, and you guys are gonna be like, wow, she doesn't have to read anymore, wow. Pastel, thank you. You guys never have to give me anything, but I always really appreciate it. It makes me happy, but never say sorry, cause like anything is amazing. I always it just makes me happy that you guys come. Cute mousy decks, wow, thank you. That was a thing? I was never around for that. But okay, Meru. Oh, and Hidi, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I missed that. I'm sorry. I was looking down. Okay, so you got the Hermit reversed. What? Which is like loneliness, kind of either exile by exclusion or like self-imposed exile, but not in like the normal hermit way of like, you know, exile and wisdom and knowledge and learning, more like kind of withdrawal from like people you care about and like kind of, I don't know, feeling disconnected. So if you are feeling any of those things, the thing to do is like reconnect with people and kind of like make sure you're putting in an effort to not be alone, or turn that kind of solitude into a positive thing. Alternatively, if that does not, you know, connect to anything, go, okay, well, that doesn't fit, and ignore it. Everyone needs to empty their pockets of spare bits. I don't have any biddies. Like, just in my pockets. Remember when you used... Oh wait, no, I read that. It was a long time ago. I see. But yeah, I would say like... bits are kind of a ripoff. It kind of like... You know... It kind of goes like both ways. So like subs... You know... Basically, the streamer gets half of it. And then biddies, you get charged more, but they get the whole dollar per like 100 or whatever. So it's kind of like there's like pros and cons to both, but I feel like subs are kind of more worthwhile because then, you know, no ads, and if your ad blocker is being a douche with Twitch, you don't have to worry about it. Plus emotes. There's like some subs I can never get rid of because I use the emotes too often. Sorry, hiccup. That was loud, I'm sorry. What? Yeah. To me, it's kind of like just do whatever you want. If you don't want to sub, that's no worries. If you don't want to get biddies, that's no worries. I am just happy to have people here to talk to. You know? And if people want to support me but they don't want to support Twitch, there's always other ways and stuff. And like, you know, clips are great support. There's all sorts of stuff. So I don't want anyone to feel like they have to spend money if they don't want to or they don't have it. Oh, that makes sense with the things. It makes people more likely to stay on Twitch. Twitch is weird about like not wanting to share. Like they're like cracking down on some people who have just like, you know, if you're multi-streaming, having shared chat on screen to make it less annoying for people, you know. They're like, nope, you cannot show anything from other platforms. Hey Luca, hello. Thank you for the other gifted sub, Mary. Thank you. The most important one is free. Flattened and cry. I need to make a head pat. I kind of almost did that instead of working on model, because I really need a head pat emote and some other emotes that we've talked about, but I feel like the head pat one really would come in handy a lot. I feel like I missed part. No, okay, I think I'm caught up. And I echoes of nil. We're gonna say echoes. I'm having trouble talking today. Nihility. To make it less annoying for people. I'm sure that's the reason they do it. I mean, I don't think any corporation does anything for the good of the people. It is all for the good of the money, really. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. The emote's wild. Well, crying mouse is such a mood. Now you have more emotes. Sacrificial name writing. That's funny. Twitch is just shitting the bed bad a bit right now. They just stealth banned a bunch of people for linking their kick and crazy. You can yeah, it's like you can multi-stream, but if you do it, I will punish you for it. And like, I've thought I really want to try multi-streaming on YouTube, but I'm kind of like, well, if you're gonna get mad at me, I just won't do it, and I'll just do like a separate stream on YouTube or something. Because I want to try it. I've never tried it, but I'm very nervous, so I was like, well, at least if I do multi-streaming, I'll have like my normal people. But like, I feel like it'd be so confusing to not be able to have chat, so it's like not everyone knows what people are saying. I don't know. It just seems like frustrating. You can do it, but you'd have to have both chats on. Yeah, like I have like a widget, that like where I could read them both, but like because Twitch gets grumpy if like you have both on stream like visible to everybody, I'm like, maybe not. YouTube is a lot more strict with the kind of content there now. I don't know. From what that's true. I don't keep chat on stream for ASMR, but that was kind of more of a temporary thing. I'm working on like my own bedroom background for when 1.0 is out, and I had like a spot for chat on that so that it would be like on the VODs. I don't like want it to be distracting, just like floating behind me, because I don't have like a space for it. But this would have a space for it, and I don't think they're like really more strict than Twitch based on like some other, like not in a way that would affect me, based on like other streams I've watched there that like we're gonna say are a bit more extreme than mine and are fine. But like I know some people who do both and they say it's like worth it to do both. Why not just have little ghosts saying our comments? Yeah, I am gonna have like a little section that like makes sense for like there for chat to be there. like a little sneaky spot. But like this is just like world's laziest background. Also, I don't know why my mouth is like kind of freaking out, like it's like wobbly, but I don't know why. Each chatter gets a random backrooms monster as their avatar. I could. Okay. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, YouTube is really iffy about mouth sounds, but I don't ever do mouth sounds. And I don't think they care about like. They only care about like lickies and like, you know, suggestive ASMR. And even then, it's like that technically is a mouth sound, but it's like it's not one of the ones they care about. They care about like the questionable ones. And chew. But I did think about getting little, like, you know, like the little pixel avatars that can like hang out at the bottom of the screen. I thought about getting those, or making them. I could probably make that. Yeah, you can get book tappies. To have like the dweller designs and have like the 3 designs that I have, and then people could pick which ones they like and have their little dweller hanging out. Yeah, there's like plenty of ear licking on YouTube, but like it's one of those things where it's like they will just like delete them. But like so much just like goes through anyways. There's a ton of it. Yeah, it's like if they can find it, like if it's like a live stream, unless like people are like actively reporting you and you're having like literally other issues, it's pretty okay. But like yeah, it's like mostly you're at risk of having like your VODs deleted, or like if you have too much, just like your channel like deleted. Yeah, I'm not an ear licking person. I really like ear rub sounds and like ear cleany sounds and like a lot of other like ear focus sounds, which is like really why I want the 3DO. But like the lickies, I don't like the thought of something that wet like really close to my ear. Hi Donut, hello, 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 welcome, thank you for the follow, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's very much like if you're doing something live, like unless someone like really reports you, like you're probably fine. But especially with VTubers, there's like a lot of people who by default don't like VTubers, and then like there's a weird amount of drama with VTubers. So like getting someone who like randomly like hates your guts is like not that hard. With the internet, you get desensitized to things. ASMR used to be weird for you too. Yeah, it's like one of those things too. I love ear picking. I love like ear cleaning ASMR. I'm like, yeah, get in there. Get in there. VTubers are so good. I don't know who does watch those. Who would watch a VTuber? Hi, Burger Ham Lincoln. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. People have too much time on their hands. Yeah, who could that be? Who could ever watch VTubers? It wouldn't be any of us, right? Perbucket. I'm not a perbucket. I'm very normal. You know, okay. So, grand scheme of things, I'm not that much of a pervert. Like, you know, like grand scheme of things. Like, you know, technically, I have no lewds of bucket. I have no, I don't, look, you know. Hi Eli, hello, hello. And who would listen to a cute anime girl whisper in their ear about talk? Look, I don't know who would do it. Clearly none of y'all. I would never do that myself. Your favorite ASMR is being degraded by a stupid smelly Sindari brat. Look, it hits. It just hits. You are scammed studying in a field that's completely fought currently for. Oh god, yeah. No, that's brutal. It is quite the scam. It is a rough field. Who are we using as a baseline for normal? I don't actually know. That's why I keep going like, well, you know. Generally, VTubers are so weird. You swear all they do is yap 24/7. How they do that? Dude, I don't know. Like, I used to think I couldn't yap at all. Like, I very much considered myself, like, not a yapper. But it turns out I can talk for, like, multiple hours at a time and then be like, I need to go to bed. And everyone's like, yeah, you need to go to bed. And then I'm like, yeah, but, like, one more thing. Yeah, yet. Okay, so technically, I have never intentionally commissioned, like, lewd art of myself. I might have accidentally done it, but I have technically also commissioned not safe for work, but not safe for work in the way that, like, if your boss saw you looking at art of, like, an anime girl with, like, her guts out, they'd be like, bro, that's like not appropriate, even though it's not lewd. It's just like also not appropriate. No. Look, people definitely still do animation and like 2D animation, and there's like a lot a lot of independent work for 2D animation too, especially with like niches like VTubing and stuff. You've never seen a VTuber ever? You don't even know what they are? How did you get here? Oh no! The combos between you're going to bed and the 3 hours between that and actually going to bed are always the worst. Yeah, that's really true. You just go like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep, but then like, sorry, the conversation just hits and I'm not going to sleep. You didn't get a library science degree? I know several people who are like, I guess past tense, were librarians, and who like within like the last 2 years are no longer librarians because they were like, oh, I guess I have to leave. Technically my first degree is also a corpse, but I realized that a long time ago and immediately pivoted. You don't have one, but you were going to? Yeah, it's a time job, so TBH, you probably saved a lot of money by not doing it. Hey, Lahunk. Hello. Productions, yeah. Finding independent work is hard. I don't know. I say, like, look at VTubing. Look into, like, there's a lot of stuff that VTubers will pay for like, animations and stuff. For, like, you know, different videos. It's a pretty good market for artists. All things considered. Like, it's starting to get more saturated with, like, artists and stuff, but, you know, it's getting there. And thank you so much for the follow, Echo. Thank you. I appreciate it. Whoop, sorry. You've had 2 bosses catch you watching by now, and both have said she's very cute despite her somewhat lewd outfit. She'd be like, I mean, it's all out there, but she is cute. She is cute. What's that link? I'm a VTuber. I mean, look, I am actually a scientist mouse girl. I am just also streaming, you know. Sometimes during, you know, you gotta have a hobby. Smart kid. Well, yeah, the lab thing is not fake. Hi, Pom. Hello. It's good to see you. How are you doing? You were originally planning to be an architect, but when you were finally allowed to take a class for it your senior year, you discovered you actually hated it. When I was younger, I also went, oh, architecture's so cool, and then it was like, by the way, it's like all math, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. You had a company CEO catch you and go, at least you finish your work. And hi, Tornado. Hello, welcome. Is that the room from Silent Hill 4? It is. It's my favorite Silent Hill game. Yeah. It is in fact our apartment. Not too good. Oh no. That's very sad. I'm so sorry to hear that, Palm. I hope, I don't know. I don't have any hopes, but I'm just very sorry to hear that. All applied art teachers are stomp. I only took I originally wanted to do art when I first went to university, and I did art classes for like the first year and a half, and then just got to a point where I was like, oh, this is like not good money. It was gonna take a really long time because I wanted to do like forge metals and sculpture, but it was gonna take so long to get there that I just kind of went, oh, I'm not gonna do this. Kind of encouraging to have something going on the side with your job. Yeah, I'm normally allowed to like set up, well, I'm not allowed to, but no one's gonna know. Even if I'm like in the lab, if I just have something playing on my phone, nobody cares, as long as I'm still working. You were studying criminology, but when they talked about jobs, it made you feel sick. Oh no. You love floor planning and shit, but yeah, I could not do it. Yeah, I'm doing well. And make sure to take lots of like mental rest and stuff. There are no hauntings during ASMR. No, there are. This is a psychological horror ASMR channel. That's what the tag is for. Look, I will tell you it's not haunted, but like, you know, maybe you will see something watching you while you sleep, or like, I don't know, you'll hear some noises in the walls. You know, it happens, don't worry about it. If you feel a little prick in the night and realize you're missing some blood, it's totally normal, don't worry about it. You know, you don't need to report that to like the building super or like anything, it's chill, just don't worry, just don't worry. Oh, yeah. What have we been up to? Dealing with trees, definitely not stealing blood from anyone, eating ice cream for lunch, you know. You feel like Bucket would make a good Binding of Isaac character. You could see her like a TV form running and crying. Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm pretty used to dealing with horrible monstrosities. You know, you see them on the regular, and you just kind of go like, oh, that's okay. And then sometimes they rip your arm off, and you're like, dang it, now I have to fix that later, Jerry. Like, why would you do that? And then they don't say anything because they don't speak English. It is what it is, you know. You get used to it. But I would make a, generally, I think I would be a good game character. It would have to take a lot for you to notice. I'm like one of those people that like, if something changes, and like where I'm sleeping, I sleep really lightly. So like a cat leaving and entering the room and I'm like, awake. Or like any noises, awake. And it's probably because I've been like trained by the cats to like the second one starts throwing up a hairball in the middle of the night, I am awake and ready to clean. And true, if you let me take it, it's not stealing, it's just a gift. The worst part is you don't know if the original Meru, if you are the original Meru after you became soup, are you Meru 1 or are you one of Bucket's godless abominations? You wake up a little more deflated. Yeah, you're just like, I swear I had more blood last night. I mean, look, the question of like, if you made a little homunculus, from like one of your friends, like, would you torture them? And like, only if they did something wrong, like otherwise, like, no, you take care of them, you poke them in the tummy, you pat their head, and you go, oh, you're such a good little boy, you're such a good girl, good homunculus, I'm so proud of you. You know, the monstrosity on your screen right now is terrifying, totally deserving of the heart attack. Yeah, just wait till my final form appears, or like my real form, I guess. This is like a projection of a Bucket, not even the real me. And hello, Anuka. And hi, Leobardo. Hello, welcome. The big slurp of blood. You imagine Bucket and an FPS character running out of ammo and just hoisting her gun and tearing off one of her arms and bludgeoning enemies with it. So here's the thing, I have a special move already, and it's just to like, it's called Impale, and it's where I fling myself at you feet first, and because they're very sharp, I just impale you. I just go all the way through. Big ol' hole, you know? It's really effective. You would never tell, it's easier if you don't know you're a soulless creation made using the forbidden arts of Solomon. Look, sometimes we practice a little chaos magic and will a homunculus into the world. Sometimes we generate our very own thought form, and then we treat it nicely. No, you're definitely real, 100% the original. Definitely sure, I swear. Studies show that caterpillars retain their memories after becoming soup to turn into a butterfly. Yeah, I mean, but then you really don't know if you're soup. Then you could definitely be the next Meru, you know? If you made a homunculus out of you from your blood, you would smash them into liquid and slurp your blood black. That's my blood. But what if he's really cute and you don't want to hurt him? Well, you're made for my friend, so I'll torture you. No, just like, this is a question. I did not post the question. A friend of mine posted, like, if you had a miniature version, like a miniature homunculus of me, would you torture it? And it's like, only if you're, like, doing evil. Like, only if you're a bad little homunculus. Only if you need to be corrected. And thank you for the follow, Leo. Thank you. Feet. Souls are overrated. Yeah, exactly. You don't really need that. Just like, listen to Mouse, follow Mouse, do what Mouse says. You'll be totally fine. You don't need like independent thought and feelings. It'll be all okay. I promise. How do we know we aren't homunculi Bucket created that came here, not of your own volition, as we may believe, but knowing she pre-programmed us? I don't know, just think of it like, would you come here if there was not a little thing in your head telling you, wow, I really have to go keep the mouse company. The mouse really needs me to go there and keep her company. Or like, are you coming because like, I don't know, you love Silent Hill 4 The Room? Oh, let me take a sippy first. Wee. Oh, yeah. Wee wah. At least now you can give your life your bucket and respawn over and over. Yeah, really? I have just unlocked the secret to immortality for you. And like, it's not scary that maybe you're being like projected thoughts of my own will into your head. Like, you're totally fine. You can just like, we'll just remake you if anything bad happens. Don't worry about it. So what you're getting is you just made homuncula just so your stream would have viewers. That would be very sad. That like, this is kind of making me sound sad. Okay, tear. But no, all of the dwellers are real, independent, and do not have my will projected upon them. The real colossus of Jirakamira. Yeah. These are the little homunculus forms that I made so that you can never betray my Oshi. You came here because my Oshi's daughter is the only one who appreciates the art of track posting. If you ever have to fight your mother to the death, whistle 3 times towards the north and you'll come to my aid. I would never. I would always side with my mother in any conflict. Yeah, it's homunculi views, it's not the same. Yeah, I made a lot of thought forms to watch my stream. It's different. It's less pathetic, don't worry. And I cry when my own thought forms say, sorry, I have another streamer to watch actually, Bucket. I go, wah, my own thought form, wah. How could this happen to me? The Cucket rumors are true. I'm getting cooked right now. Right meow. I did a terrible job of shuffling. No. I'm sorry. They're not real. It's a joke. It's cause like, okay, so the Bucket lore, I am a lab mouse who has been like genetically and cybernetically modified and like changed, and I like do a lot of traveling through the back rooms because the lab where I work is within like a liminal space outside of human perception, and I live in like everyone's walls, the dwellers' walls. So by default, anytime someone brings like someone home, I'm there in the wall getting cut. Okay. Oh, judgment. Interesting. Okay, so judgment is very much like a time of resurrection and awakening. It's kind of like when things come to an absolute end positive to create kind of like very dynamic new things. So kind of like awakening into, you know, your final form, a transitional period, but like very positive transition. Like positive reincarnation, renewal of yourself. So yeah, kind of good signs. So like things coming to an end to forward better stuff. Hopefully. Okay, let me catch up and then I will pull Pastel's card. You were avoiding going, you cock at the hay. Look! And hi, Garfield. You're going to take my blood and test it on me. That's okay. Everyone can have a little of my blood too. I share, but you have to get it first. I will not, go down easily. Every time Bucket catches a dweller watching another streamer, she creates a homunculus of them and has them replace the viewer in their real life while she re-educates them. Yeah, I say, okay, little homunculus, now put on the collar and do what Bucket says. Be a good little homunculus, be a good little homunculus. Don't make me angry. And if you know all the Tomorrow's books, we are just the sentient sewer treatment bricks. No, you guys are so much more than any creature in all Tomorrows. And yeah, thank God, at least it's the normal Discord post. Hi, Tonin. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I will sip you in a second. You don't want the collar again? Too late. Too late. You went from one collar to another collar. But don't worry, it's not you. The real you is safe as a cultist in Vicord. Only your homunculus is gonna be re-educated, don't worry. Okay. Okay, Pastel, you got the Hierophant. Ooh, wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. So, Hierophant is like tradition and conviction, which is which can represent potentially coming together in a traditional sense, like relationship wise, like marriage can be represented by the Hierophant, but also in a teachery way. So it's kind of like classical wisdom and education and learning in a positive way, which could be good for school ending. So kind of like the guidance of those who have come before you, leading you on a good path. Cards also said potentially your life will be good if you get married. That might be a little much though. But it's very much also like a teacher and an educator card in a positive way, which I would say is very appropriate for you working on your final project. So sadly, as soon as you clicked to pull, you were required to walk away. What did you get? Oh, I think you got judgment. So I can go back and say my spiel. So it's kind of like things very much ending and then being reborn in a very, very good way. So kind of like coming into your strength through resurrection, and having a dynamic new beginning and new things happening, but in a very positive way. So kind of like these cards. Hi, Docile Wand. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, it's kind of like things ending in your life being a good thing, and then you being more powerful because of it, and having a lot more knowledge and coming into yourself in a very good way. So it's a very good positive thing of a new, stronger you. That's exciting. Yay! You're glad you have a long weekend? Oh yeah. Yay long weekend, yay long weekend. I should have taken off from the lab tomorrow. You got a fortune cookie 6 months ago telling you your life is gonna get better soon. Still waiting. What's my tube thingy? What tube thingy? Also, hello, Stacks. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. You're happy with the cards? Thank you, thank you. Yay! I feel like they've both been like such an arc. It's like been very VTube. VTube, my thing. I am a virtual tube. It is me, virtual tube. This is me. Hello. You want to catch Bucket with a Pokeball and replace her skinny little limbs with big bulky Donkey Kong limbs? And train her to run at extremely high speed so there's just this tiny mouse body on top of a giant ape limbs. That kind of reminds me of, what did we call like Jacked Bucket that Elota drew for my birthday? There is art of like me being very, very jacked. For my birthday. It was very funny. And thank you for the follow. Thank you, Stacks. Thank you. It is wonderful. Buff Kit, yes, Buff Kit. Oh, I stretch, I sit up. Oh, stretch my back popped a little. Lanky Kong Kit. You know, virtual tuber like potatoes. There's a creepypasta about tubers that has never left me. It's like about a potato that wants to play with some kids in the field, and it turns them all into tubers with all their eyes and all of their little protrusions. And it's so dumb, but it's really funny. Is there a screen of the artwork? There is somewhere. Do I read them? I don't read creepypastas, but we were supposed to watch Analog Horror together earlier this week, but then my power went out. What? What do? I do ASMR 2 days a week, and then on the other day of the week we do something horror related. So either playing horror games or watching Analog Horror, which we will do next week. And the ASMR is, I have triggers that you can redeem via channel points. We do sounds, but mostly we talk about heinous stuff. Creepypasta? Creepypasta? Yeah, I like Analog Horror too, so we're gonna do it next week. We're gonna watch Burn Opus. I gotta have water. Oh, and I can if I can't find the magma in Discord, I can re-download it and post it again. You're allowed. Hold on. Mics. You are allowed to ask questions. This is okay. Mice don't have credit cards. We don't need credit cards. We trade in pellets and sunflower seeds. Oh, yeah, I'm a mouse. I'm a little mouse with mechanical limbs that lives in your wall. No, I have a computer. Okay. So, how it works. Yeah, that's the thing. The good news about being a nugget. I I've said if someone needs to pick you up and carry you, it's really easy. Also, if you're only 3 feet tall, it's very easy to get maneuvered. So, my room inside the wall is like, it's part of like my liminal space passageway because it's also the same as my room in the lab. And it's the same in like every wall, you know? And it's kind of like bigger for me, but it fits within the space of the wall. It's, you know, kind of like an outside of the bounds of reality type space. So I have like my computer and my bed and all of my cat plushies and like, you know, stuff to make some tea. Like, you know, all the stuff a mouse could need. Do not fall asleep on the small rat. I'm not a rat. I'm not a rat. Yeah, there's a lot of lore. When I do debut, there will be a lore video. Also, that's not even all of the lore. There's like the, you know, prelims being detached lore, and you know, the whole thing. But yeah, I work in the lab with all the other animals during the day, and then like after work, I come home to the walls and I whisper to all the dwellers and we hang out. How disrespectful. She's a mouse, not a rat. Come on. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, you heard me say there's a lot of fun. And you haven't snapped your head back to your monitor this past thing confused in a long time. Don't worry, there'll be more things. And I didn't even say anything this time. You know, actually normally I stop myself from saying anything too bad. I go, oh, I should stop. Hi June. So instead of people experimenting on mice, you're a mouse experimenting on people. Well, to be fair, my experiments on people are mostly just so I can understand them better. Cause like, I want to understand you, Dweller. And like, you know, the more I can like test and experiment and, you know, like learn how you work, the better I can understand you. And you know, if we're gonna be together forever, I gotta understand. But like a lot of the lab work is more so like in relation to researching like liminal spaces and like how the back rooms work and like why do those darn humans keep getting lost there? It's like crazy easy to navigate. I don't know what they're doing. So like stuff like that. So we're studying like human behavior in a way and like human perception, but like my research is my own. Create you a new neck. I can create you a new neck. Here's the problem. It will turn you into an anime girl or a femboy. It's like really a whole body type of change. I don't know how to just change one part. I did not make my legs or my limbs. You know, there is a scientist that ran the lab before we took over, and that's why we're like, you know, like this. Piss rat cook it now. Augmented. It exploded. Look, we can make you better. We can change you. Embrace the certainty of steel. What are those? Yeah, any organs you see are literally just there for me later. Or like, I don't know, what if we need to do a transplant? You never know. You never know. Yeah, we just can form a whole new homunculus. We'll just melt down the current one and make you back better, more efficient. Wee. Ooh yeah. Woo. Wee. The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. I believe in you. You can definitely withstand it. It'll only be like, you know, a little different. Make you an anime girl, please. I volunteer me right here. Hi, Brock. All but one dweller is gonna become an anime girl or a femboy. More likely than you think. I didn't know everyone was gonna jump on it. I kind of thought like most people are gonna be like, I don't want to be an anime girl. I like being a man. It's like not anime. Or does everyone want to be a femboy? I don't know. Either way, I can make you either. You for one will give up your flesh for a new mechanical body. Yes, glorious evolution. We can do that too. You can also go full robot. We have the technology. Either you become an anime girl or something is wrong and you die. Win-win. Yeah, come on, you got this. You want to make an anime robot? I can do that. We know many anime robots. Fuck being a fleshy man. You want to be an anime woman? You're happy being you, but you support everyone's glorious evolution. Well, June, you're already like a cute little butcher. So, like, you know, I don't know how much I could do. We could maybe like make your hair longer. Anime girl sounds better, but femboy works too. We take what we can get. You want to be an anime woman? No homo. Longer hair would kinda go. That'd be cute art. A little bun would look very cute too. You cannot accept the Omniscience blessing. You like building muscle too much. Look. Yeah, I guess you can't do that. And I'm not gonna lie. The mechanical parts, they're not very terrible. As you know, you can probably tell by like how mine look. So like, you know, they're gonna be kind of breakable. We don't really know how to build for durability. We only know how to build for like cute. You're gonna put everyone who turns into a femboy or anime girl in a microwave and melt them all together to form the ultimate sexual being. What is this, Funker? We can't make a marriage here. Joy Mutant from Lisa? I don't know what Lisa is. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. I only know the marriage from Funker. Which is, you know, a beautiful amalgamation. Lisa the painful / joyful. Oh, I do know what those games are. I just haven't not played them. We're about to make a Hydra. Marriage from Funker good too. Yeah, either way, it's a giant clump of, you know, bits and parts and flesh. Can't bang flat images though. I mean, not with that attitude, you can't. I'm making a legion. Really, my ultimate goal in life is to be the top of like what is it, Aldrich? You know, and everybody else is just the bits underneath. This has actually been my grand plan the whole time. Giant heap of monster cans. Look. So, there's an artist that I want to commission who's drawn some art of the stuff. But a lot of it has like, you know, it's like classic girl failure-esque. Hey Firekeepers, did you join at a bad time? No, we're just talking about melting everyone together into a horrific amalgamation. Yes. That's like the question of like anyone at any time joining the stream. Is it a bad time? I mean, yes. But like, you know, one, I'm not a girl failure. I'm a girl success. I just also, you know, am a bit of a hiki, but I'm successful as a hiki. Yeah, I'm mouse winning. But like the classic like imagery is like girls surrounded by cans of Monster, but I fucking hate green Monster. It's nasty ass. Like, it's not good. Red Bull tastes so much better, so I want to be like, yeah, can you draw me like browsing the forums, but like no Monster. I want it to be pear Red Bull, please. If you have to become sort of weird part of your insane chimera body, can you be like a comfy part? Well, technically it'll all be kind of cushy, so like it'll be comfy for everybody. Bucket doesn't actually do ASMR, she just whispers so the rest of her family doesn't get extremely concerned. I mean, when I have family visiting, I don't stream. Cause like Mama Mouse visited for a while, and I was like, I guess I could stream because you know, I'm quiet and she goes to sleep early, but like I was too embarrassed. I couldn't handle it. If she was like, "Oh, a bucket, what are you talking about now?" I'd be like, "What? Nothing, nothing." So I just like had to take off. More flavored Red Bull. Yeah, flavored Red Bulls are good. But like, yeah, anyone else could drink the Monster. You miss winter Red Bull so much. Me too. It's so good. You're a girl surrounded by tropical Red Bull based. It's delicious. Hey, Unk. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Bucket, 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 bucket. What's good? What's good? Much is good. Much is good. She has to pretend to be human in front of my family. No, my family is just also nice. What are you doing in there? Nothing, Mom. I'm being an alcoholic or something. Oh, you do have winter Red Bull there. That's funny. Okay, to be fair, I really like the summer white peach flavor too. It's really good. I'll take white peach also, but I miss when we just had regular pear, not even like winter pear, just like regular pear was just a Red Bull flavor, but apparently it was just for me. Yeah, Mom, I'm doing weird shit in here that's not the weird shit that you can hear. It's different weird shit, but she doesn't visit that much. Like, I wish I could stream like Sunday mornings, but a lot of times like Papa Mouse comes to visit that day. And I just like sorry. And like, one, I don't want to tell them they can't come visit me. And also two, I am way too nervous to tell them I stream. They don't know. They know what VTubers are because they've seen like models I've worked on. But like, they don't know that I do it. And I don't want them to. What's a VTuber? I have some seriously bad news for you about what you've been watching. So you're saying they don't watch your streams? No, I'd like quit. If they heard some of this stuff I said, I'd like quit. If I ever suddenly like 360 no scope a graduation, it is because one of my family members found my stream. Like, I have some friends that know that I stream who have very graciously said, like, okay, well, I'm not gonna watch you, but, like, I'm proud of you. And I was like, thank God. But, like, if like, a family member found a stream, yeah, it'd be like this time. You know, when I'm happy, I say, bitches love my copper wires. When my family finds my stream, I say, this time I'm really gonna do it. Yeah, it would be like a hard and fast graduate. I'd just be like, sorry guys, you know what, it is what it is, bye. I can't, I have to go live in the shame hole forever. Hi Mara, hello, hello. Hello, hello, thank you for the follow, welcome, welcome, thank you. And I'm not a Chinese cartoon. I'm a hamburger cartoon. Cause technically my model will be made from hamburger. Yeah, absolute dying from cringe. I gotta drink some more water. Sorry, throat is like am I a hamburger? Why not hot dog? I could be hot dog too, but you know, cause I'm from hamburger land, so you know I'm hamburger. But also, I guess we have hot dogs, so I could be hamburger or hot dog. Is it the person from Hamburg? I mean, it's an American. one thing that kind of like sucks about talking quietly so much or whispering is that like your throat like gets all funky and like weird and like gets air in it and stuff, and then you have to like be like, there's air trapped in my throat trying to kill me. Hamburger as German dish or hamburger as mainly served in US of A? Hamburger as served in US of A. Doesn't happen to you? Are you going around whispering all the time? On your secret ASMR channel where? Secretly. A VTuber. Your real American fight for the rights of every mouse. Yeah, mice deserve, everything. And mostly just, dollars attention. You would hope there's air in your throat. Yeah, but not like where you want it to be, like the part where you're like gurgling, and it's weird. Your own body is trying to kill you. Relatable? Yeah, I mean, it's trying to kill me every time I choke drinking water, which is like a lot. Which is probably like, I should probably stop drinking it like a lizard with my tongue out, but you feel like if you whispered for over 15 minutes, your throat would never function. It's not that bad. Like, you can, it doesn't like hurt. I mean, it gets a little tired. Like, if I stream for like a really long time, I definitely start getting tired. You stop that right now. No. When you're drunk and or sleep deprived, you pretend to be an ASMR VTuber, you get it? I mean, you could just do it. Nothing, I mean, I was gonna say nothing is stopping you, but technically a lot could be stopping you. One mouse with lots of rights and power. They used to be an American, but it turned out to something bad. Are you talking about our king? Are you talking about the king in our hearts? What other parts are you replaceable? Wait, what other parts of you are replaceable? Could you swap out your language? No. So, like, the flesh bits of me are like my head and my torso. And then, like, only my tail and all of my limbs are mechanical. Those are the only parts that come off. The rest of me is all flesh. Maybe you're so good at ASMR you put yourself to sleep. You were low-key thinking about making a VTuber model just for fun. You've been so busy. It is such a time sink. Like, it's a huge time sink making the model. Like, especially because you're like, okay, I have to cut it exactly right for all the parts that move. And then you're like, wow, this has taken me 6 months. But I'm really slow at drawing, so it might be different. Oh, it's all flesh for now. No, it's gotta stay all flesh. It's all I have left. My nuggety bits are all I have left. I can't lose them. Would Bucket marry Pinky or the... I would not marry either. I am too much of a human, and those are too much of a mouse. Like, at that point, I think it'd be unethical. Because, they're mouse-sized, and I'm, like, a lot bigger than that. Like, am I, like, regular person-sized? No, but I'm really not mouse-sized anymore. So, I would not marry a mouse. Not to be, like, prejudiced against, like, pre-changed mice. But, like, ethically, I just, it's a whole issue. Honestly, having a VTuber model seems so cool, but you have no talent and limited money. It is, yeah, it's kind of like if you can't draw it yourself, it is a huge, like, it's a lot of money. Like, you can get them pretty cheap, and you can get, like, pre-mades, like, general use, like, this model is, like, just general use, like, or, like, customizable ones for, like, a lot less. But the problems with those is, like, I could never make merch of this model because I don't own any rights to it. Dry. Do I have a tail? Yeah, I do have a tail. It's wires. Yeah, I mean, technically, I guess I could be hugely customizable because I can replace all of the limbs with different limbs as we've talked about, but I don't really want to. I'm pretty attached to the ones I have. At some point, she'll implement a USB Type-C charger. No, no, my tail can just like interface with anything already. I don't need to get a charger. I just like hook it up regular wire style. You only get premates with freaky toggles. You know what to replace your limbs with? I'm concerned and suspicious. Blue avatar tail. It is kind of like an avatar tail, except not for fucking. It's just for like electrical. Because it like would shock anyone. That'd be really bad. Very much a microwave in a bathtub situation and all that. Strictly platonic interfacing. Well, okay, I don't know any other like cybernetic people. I only know like flesh people. So like I don't really have anyone I could platonically interface with either. Only like machines that aren't people. You grabbed your own hand, half asleep, and spooked yourself. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Don't knock bathtub microwaves till you try it. Well, dude, I am the microwave. I'm the microwave that can get in the bathtub. Like, that's the thing. That's like the swimsuit art I have. Cause, like, Tails got an electrical current, so, like, watch out. Don't go swimming with me. Cause it's like a pretty quick trip to being like, you know. Isn't it kind of prejudice to say machines aren't people? Well, some machines are people, but I only know machines that aren't people. Like, the interfaces for like my medical supplies and like all the saws and the surgical machines. Handholding is too lewd. True. Shocking. Can we cancel this rat? The Google Doc is in progress. You can add to it. But I'm a mouse. Don't call me a rat. Yeah, there's no rat here. Clinkers. What are clinkers? Other than like cars, clunkers? Clinkers? Huh? Practically a machine. Why would you even need to wash? Well, because look, you just take off the limbs to wash. You just roll around in like a little bathtub, flop around. But like also, the beach is nice. Sometimes you want to wear a cute bathing suit to the beach so you can go, go to the beach with the dwellers on a little summer vacation. Inviting Bucket to the beach for swimming mass execution event. Yeah. Although I think actually the ocean is like there's too much water, so I don't think the current might go far enough. But a bathtub though. I love cats. All of my stuffed animals are cats. So here's the thing. I'm like friends with all animals. I love animals. And we have a cat that sometimes visits the stream named Mr. Meow Meow, and he meows a lot for us. Slur for robots. I can't believe it. And we have Brother Cat who sometimes visits too, and they yell at me until I come. I snuggled him a lot earlier. He's been loud, but he's been sleeping. He might come by later, who knows. But they've been pretty chillin', cause also I washed the sheets today. Be proud. And so they're like hanging out on the bed a lot and being like, whoa, nice fresh sheets. I gotta put like fur all over them. Thank you. This is a thing to be proud of, cause I'm not very good about it. Saying that during Pride Month. Oh, I would never, but she'll get that one ball that were used in old computer mice. That would be funny, but that's so scary. Dresser drawer full of soapy water. Yeah, exactly. I just need to be in like a cup of water. I just like shake around. That's enough. To take a bath, you should take your limbs off and put yourself in one of those baby bouncers. I mean, look, I like feel like I wouldn't drown in a tub, but I guess technically I could drown in shallow water if like I kept sleeping and couldn't get myself up. Yeah, Mr. Meow Meow's my cat. At least that's what we're calling him. And Brother Cat. These are actually cat nicknames. You believe in washing bedding passionately, thank you. Yes, yes. I was a very good mouse. I washed all of my bedding. I washed all of my extra blankets. I did a good job. Don't ask how long it had been since the last time I did that. It was a totally normal amount of time, don't worry about it. But yeah, also, good reminder, everyone change your sheets, everybody do laundry. You definitely won't ask. Yeah, you would be very disappointed, probably. You would be like, so you said you're a mouse success earlier, right? How real is that? Do we believe that? Do we trust it? I'm getting suspicious. You never do your sheets, you just incinerate them and buy new ones, for like as long as they're clean. You bought a new sheet set and just left it sitting there on the floor in the packaging. I have a spare sheet set that I literally have never taken out of the packaging or used, and I just like wash and then re-put on the same one because it matches. I have like a comforter and like it matches. Hey Hopper, hello. Hello. I gotta get slime. It's probably just gonna make like fart noises. I don't know how much noise it'll pick up. That just sounds like... It sounds suspicious. What does success mean to you exactly? Sometime making it into the next day. True, exactly. Success doesn't mean anything. That's why I am not a mouse failure. I'm a very successful mouse because I'm here today. And, I have the dwellers and I'm gainfully employed. Oh, charm fell out. This is cute honey bee slime. But it's not very fluffy. It's like very cheap. So it kind of like rips so you can't stretch it and inflate it for crackles very well. I really want to get more, but I like never like jump on it and actually commit. Can you be a mouse success too, or do you need to be a mouse to do that? Anyone can be a success, but you would be like your own type of thing success. Unless you want to become a mouse, in which case, don't let your dreams be dreams. Do you measure success by the amount of empty Red Bulls you have? No, I measure success by the amount of skeps I stop myself from buying. Mouse elitism. You died. R.I.P. Sorry about the domestics. I have hit the mic several times, so, if you have a bruise tomorrow, just, don't tell anyone it was me. You just fell. It's the fart ASMR I never gave you. I like beating. You'll tell them you fell down the stairs again, honey. Thank you. Good, I won't need to correct you again if you just do that. As long as you act right, it won't happen. You just have to be good. It's the 5th time this week. Well, then you need to act right. As long as you act right, maybe if you don't act right, don't get too comfortable. Yeah. Look, sometimes you just gotta, put dwellers in their place. Because they say, oh, actually, there's this other mouse that's, been talking about wanting to move into the wall. So, maybe we need to talk about, opening up space for another mouse. And I'm like, don't ever say that again. Goes to work with a ring of bruises around your neck and deep bags under your eyes. Is skin 3 shades paler than normal? Yeah, and everyone at work is gonna go like, wow, you look so cute today. Wow, I love your neck freezes, they're so cute. Kill that dollar immediately. Not long for this world, really. I mean, there's always a chance for redemption. You just are gonna have to get strapped into the chair in the lab. You know the one. You know the one. Just for a little bit, just for a little reconditioning. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. Because, you know, you want to be the best dweller you could be, right? Right? Yeah, everybody just needs to be reminded sometimes. Silly, you totally falling down the steps and running into a doorknob multiple times a week. Will it hurt? I mean, we have perfectly good anesthetics if you really don't want it to, but like, it's definitely less fun. Oh, I'm dropping charms all over the place. If you don't have dark circles under your eyes, are you really even alive? Exactly. Exactly. I mean, if you don't have a little bit of like sleep deprivation, depending on the chair and the strap, getting strapped in the chair might evoke an unexpected response in some people. It might. It could. It might. It doesn't hurt when. Then what's. Yeah, exactly. And hi, Dark Wolf. Hello, hello. Hello there, you amazing person. I hope you're doing super well and the most wonderful things come your way. Yeah, they love all the dwellers keep acting right. Good things will come both of our ways. You had a mouse earlier today bring up your ad for a wallmate, like a roommate for the walls, and you had to explain that you watched one bucket stream and now all your walls for the rest of time are now occupied by her, and there would be no vacancy, and she seemed upset and confused, but you told her there really wasn't anything you could do. Good, see, Drag? That's exactly what you should do. That's really good dweller behavior. I'm very proud of you. You're being very good today. Keep it up. You think you would prefer not being awake when your limbs are being torn one by one, but to each their own? They chattered and said that. Look, I would never tear off your limbs, cause like, I do need someone to reach the top shelves, you know? I really need someone to be able to reach tall spaces. I can't do it. But you know, I would do other stuff. I'm just saying, sometimes the shocking's not just for me. And you know, the impale move, you can also kind of like, you know, it means I'm like somewhat qualified to give a lobotomy. I'm used to creating holes into the bucket first. It's all of my, like, okay, so like somewhat bucket versy. The model that I'm making, like main design is like injured bucket. And then the one that Vi is making me is like pre-injury, so I have like both of my limbs are like completely formed and I don't have like cracked legs and stuff yet. So it's kind of like different time periods. So it's like cozier bucket is all like whole and like, well, whole-ish, no, you know, whole as a nugget can be, like not broken as much. And then the version I have is pretty damaged. And then the 2.0 will be, if I can ever afford it, and the artist is still taking commissions, will be a broken version as well. So that one, you know, the Vi model will still be like the ASMR model, like permanent ASMR model when it's done. But yeah, lobotomy giveaway win anytime. I'm always ready for a lobotomy. For like, you know, either one. Either one of us. I could take one, I could give one, you know. Sometimes you just gotta make the wrinkles lie down a little smooth. As Bucket goes on, will she just keep losing more and more pieces of her body and replacing them? No, just the legs, because they were taken from me. It wasn't like oh, I'm gonna replace my limbs with metal limbs. It was more like, I'm cutting your limbs off and now you have fucked up metal limbs. So no, I want to keep my fleshy bits. But I could technically replace the limbs, but they just keep breaking. It's crazy, it's crazy. No matter what we do to repair them, they just break again. But, you know, that's not gonna stop me. Very versatile. Just drop kicking into your skull. Yeah. I have some funny art I've drawn of me and one of my friends where they're kind of like they have me in a headlock, but instead of like standing, I'm just like completely he's like straight like a board sideways. But I need to draw more bucket drop kicking dwellers are like the one where I'm landing in the middle and just skewering. But instead, just skewering into the brain. If you don't eat what you serve, how can you have credibility as a chef? Yeah, exactly. It's like a one for me, one for you situation. It's kind. It's kind. I know I can stop playing with the slime, but I'm squishing it. It's fun. You have friends? Feels weird, man. Yeah, I mean, I have the dwellers. All the dwellers are my friends, and then I have some other Juba friends. And then I have like some coworkers, and you know, I definitely have friends IRL. I have real friends. I have my D&D group. And you know, that counts, even though we all just work at the lab together. And that's why the dwellers are never, ever, ever allowed to leave. Also, because then I would be homeless. Thank you for the head pats. Let's get you to bed. No, it's not bedtime. It's not bedtime. That's a weird sound. I'm putting this slime back in the tub. Adult whose friends all moved away moment. Adult who's kind of antisocial a little bit, so maybe didn't have very many, and then is really bad at reaching out because I'm scared of people. So then I don't really make new friends, because people are scary, and then I'm just really bad at keeping up with people in the first place. So you know. And then a lot of times the stuff you say gets misinterpreted because sometimes you say weird stuff, and people don't like it. Actually, sippy real quick. Sippy before blowing. Sorry, that was funny. Look. Sorry, that was so loud. I did it wrong. hungry, a little hungry. Oh, I could eat. I could go for food. We don't need what the mouse say. No, mouse says. Mouse says. What? Throat. Mouse says. Chew. And. Oh my god, hiccups, no. Hold on. Wow. Good night, Eloda. Sleep well. Sleep well, sleep well, sleep well, sleep well. It was great to have you. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. I may have just spilled water all over myself. If you get hiccups, tell yourself you're not a fish. The hiccups will go away. Yeah, just go like, prove it. Prove it. If you got hiccups, prove it. I'm not saying I'm looking at DoorDash. Late night, late night, late night. Oh no, that's like food. I don't need that. I want like delivery. Oh man, DoorDash is like your past orders. Wendy's. And I'm like, bullshit, DoorDash. I have not ordered Wendy's because the Wendy's sucks. I have not done that. Oh, but I could eat. I don't know what's still open. You're kinda. Oh yeah, we're all just in hungry mode. Hungo mode. I could get McDonald's open. What is fastest? Oh, Waffle House. Oh, yummy. Yummy Waffle House. Taco Bell. Do I want Taco Bell? Mel says gurgle. You hate DoorDash and so forth. I have a problem. My problems are Scab and DoorDash. This stream is so weird. You guys need help. Be normal, please, like me who's watching this at 5:30 a.m. or 5:13. Yeah, so normal. Hi, Vertus. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I need to, like, set up my tracking to where... Oh, this would be solved if, like, my mic was just, like... I don't know. It, like, loses my face if I come behind the mic on this side. Fun Buckets, DoorDash, and Scavitation on Throne. I mean, they are on there, but there's probably way better things to like get on the throne than supporting my Scav addiction. Although on the Scavs it does say, like, if you have a preference for what you want me to Scav with it, I will do it. I will use Scab money for requested Scabs. Oh. Okay. Do I wanna get Taco Bell or do I wanna get McDonald's? What if someone funds it and asks for piss art? I'll do it. Look. Yeah, I would do it. It's kinda like piss art it is. It's kinda like you know, someone could scab it themselves. Cause technically I guess I really still need to. That's what I'll do soon. I'll make sure sometime this weekend I make fan art rolls, which are really just like, don't have them give me big boba. And if you're gonna get not safe for work, please DM it to me so I can post it in the appropriate channels. Do you want to just stay in your stomach for more than an hour? Look, the Taco Bell has not done me that dirty. I think, okay, so here's my options. It's like Taco Bell, this like hibachi place that will 100% make me sick because it does every time, or like McDonald's. But yeah, never trust Taco Bell. That's good advice, but this Taco Bell hasn't like done me too dirty yet. So far it's been pretty okay. Not that I eat it very much, but so far so good. The McDonald's is probably technically the safer choice. Taco Bell sounds really good. It sounds really good. I want Baja Blast. I want Baja Blast. Well, what are the limited time offers? Oh, they look butts. They look bad. Never mind. Oh no, the drink sounds good though. The drink sounds good though. They have like dragon fruit, strawberry passion fruit. That sounds yummy. That sounds yummy. I think everything sounds yummy. I'm hungry. No, I'm not getting Taco Bell. They don't have the thing I want anymore. They had like these little wait. No, I don't think they do. They had these little like mini crunch wraps with like stinkies in them, and they were really good, but I don't think they have them anymore. So it's kind of like, well, the interest in Taco Bell is significantly like decreased. They have an oh wait, it's late. I can't get an energy drink. They have like a tropical punch rockstar beverage, and I'm like, whoa. And then I'm like, that's so stupid. I should not drink that. I do want to sleep. You will occasionally get Little Caesars delivered to work. I should just not DoorDash even though I'm hungry. That's smart. That's smart. I just won't do it. I'll just like make mac and cheese after stream because I have like those little craft little mac and cheese cups. I can just make that. If you grill a hamburger, let you know which wall you want me to leave it. Oh, you will grill a hamburger. Yeah, just find the mouse hole and leave it outside. I'll nibble on it. I'll stick my head out and nibble on it. Good way to save money. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I could save money, I guess. I could do it, I guess. I really should. I paid the beavers a lot of money to get rid of that tree. I do not need to spend money on DoorDash. R.I.P. that mosquito. It was deserved. Mosquitoes suck. They're not cool. They're uncool. You can splatter them. It's alright. You know, I give you permission. That's an animal you can kill. But yeah, if any suspicious art ever does get requested to be skept or skept, it'll just go in the not safe for bucket channel in the Discord, which I still haven't really done anything with at all. There's like nothing really in there. Cause there's no really suspicious art. Cause every time there's like art with blood in it, I'm just like, yeah, put that in the normal art channel. You know, we ball. Even though the intention for not safe for bucket was to post any like gore art in there for people who aren't like into it. And I just said like, what if I didn't? Not that any of it's that bad. But I want to commission like my friend Ghosty does like very cool, you know, kind of like Guru style art, and I want to commission him to do some art for me. Cause it's like very moe too. It's very, very cool. And I still really want to get like post boss fight bucket art. What does the BALB-C stand for? Bucket was taken. No, it is actually the more important part. So BALB-C is a type of mouse. The type of mouse I am specifically. It is one of the most common strains of research mouse. And they're like an albino strain. And the bucket is because I'm a bucket of bolts. So technically, bucket is just a nickname because I'm a mouse and I don't really have a name. I have an ID number. So the bucket's the nickname I go with, and the BALB-C is the type of mouse I am. And I've had several people. Apparently there like used to be another BALB-C mouse VTuber, and people thought I was her. Like I think she graduated like a while ago, from what I understand. And I've had like multiple people be like, "Oh, I thought you were this VTuber like as a reincarnation," and I was like, "No." I don't. It is just a common mouse strain. I don't know them either. It's just a random other mouse. There's the Discord. Always there. watching, lurking, waiting. Oh, Discord. I will never remember to make that a redeem. I only remember when it pops up. It's pretty good though. At least it's only doing it like every couple of hours now, which is like not bad. That's like kind of what I wanted, so you know, it is there. It's not bad. It's not bad. My voice is getting kind of tired. Oh, posture check. I need that. I need that. That is. Whoop! I squeaked and moved unintentionally when I didn't expect to. Oh no! I lost another charm from the slime and I didn't realize it, and I just found a bee in my lap. You bounce around, you bounce around. Joints need oiling, they do. My joints are so creaky sometimes. One of the legs is really acting up lately and is making it very hard to walk. Which happens. It is coincidentally the cracked one. Which is kind of funny. Appropriate cracking. You baited me to join the Discord just to see why it's named Discord. It's named Discord because Pestel made a joke one time. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but there's no piss in the Discord. There is just art of me with joint fluid leaking out. It is not piss, I swear. There is no piss. There is no piss art in Bossing Say, as they say. Just like there are no cuckets in Bossing Say. Yeah, no piss yet. And there will be no piss unless someone takes matters into their own hands. Discord will live forever. Your one crowning achievement. It's a good crowning achievement. I will never make it go away, but it might one day reincarnate into a form that is more of a if you know, you know. You gotta do the exclamation mark Discord. When I one day remember to do that, which, you know, may or may not happen. We will see, we will see. My cheeks hurt. I always end up smiling so much during stream that after a while my cheeks are like, tired. And I gotta domestic, sorry. Squish them. Give it a long cooldown. I will. Yeah, I really, because the whole time I'm streaming, I'm that's why I kind of involuntarily giggle so much, because I'm just smiling and it just happens. And I just do that all stream. So after a while, I get tired, and I gotta make myself be whoa. Smiling because all the domestic, yeah. I love hitting my dollars. I love to beat them. I love to see cute art of people while stopping myself. Hi Derpy, hello, hello. Get the copper, get the copper, get the copper. One day you open the Discord server and you just see a massive hub for people wanting it with a pee fetish. Look, we might be tricking people, and it might be bad, but when it happens, I really do try and make sure people don't go, oh hell yeah, finally a loop piss tuber just for me, I'm gonna go in there, and then they're like, whoa, a not safe for bucket channel, I bet that's where all the piss is, and then I go in there and it's literally just me and the machine. And that's it. And they're like, I thought there'd be piss here, and I'm like, no, sorry, I lied. It was a bait and switch. It was a bait and switch. I'm just your average normal mouse tuber that never does anything weird at all. I really wish we could play Stardew this week, but I think because I'm taking a brain MP. Hi Kruger, hello, thank you so much for the lurk. I will be watching you as well as you lurk. Always. Everywhere. That's my duty. because I have like off today, and then tomorrow I'm working, you know, but I'm not really working, so I'm just gonna take like a real, like solid like vacation, and I'm just gonna like not use my like computer too much and just gonna like couch it, cause the meow meows get like, I feel kind of bad because like during the week I don't get to hang out with them that much because I like work on computer, and then like I like have a little break after work, but then I'm like back on computer because I'm either like hanging out or like working on model or like streaming. So I'm gonna just like chillax, hopefully beat Claire of Scare, hopefully, and like just hang out with the meow meows and just really chill. Cause normally Saturday is the only day I take to like mentally unwind and stuff. So I'm taking like little brain vacation to be like smooth brain. But next week I really want to play more Stardew, or if people really like Oakburn Opus, we could like watch more analog horror in the Discord or something. Make them stream too, they gotta pay their rent. They kill bugs, they actually kill a lot of bugs. Cause like, sometimes bugs will like get in through the chimney or something. Or like sneak in through the cracks and crevices. And they like straight murder, they're like, not on my watch, you're dead. Hi Orbito. Hello, thank you for the follow. And hi Real Eclipse. What kids' bugs can I borrow them? I mean, if you want the bugs, you can have the bugs, but you're gonna have to fight the meow meows for it. Oh, they kill, or wait, do you mean they kill bugs? Oh, yeah, they'll come and kill every bug. They will come murder all the bugs, but I hope you're having a good time in the camp. That sounds kind of fun. But like, yeah, not the bug part, not fun. The bug part, not fun. So not only do they not pay rent, they also steal your snacks. I don't want to eat bugs. What is this scandal who thinks I want to eat a bag of bugs? No. I do keep toying with also doing scandals before I stream because I like to be able to judge the food. You working at the camp, so no? Oh, that's less fun, I'm sorry. At least I hope the woods are nice, assuming it's in the woods. Wee. Woo. Oh, yeah. Wee. There's a wee. Oh, wee. Oh, wee. I keep thinking, like, I would like to go camping, which I think is like a fake thought. I don't think that's real. I think if I was outdoors camping, I would be like, not comfy, where's inside? But like, sometimes the thought of like camping when it's nice and cool out, camping. Camping and making hot pot outside while laid back camp. Camping with other cute girls, camping. It sounds so fun, I really want to do it, but like I hate bugs. The outdoors nice, don't make me laugh, you have to touch grass. You love camping, but just not for 4 weeks. Look, okay, that makes sense. Papa Mouse is on a 3-week-long road trip, camping trip. And just was telling me that where they were camping at their last campsite they moved. But it was in like Amish country, and there was like horse and buggies around. And I was like, whoa, take pictures. And then he did not send me any pictures. Which I realize now, maybe that was insensitive of me to ask. Hot pot would be so good. Oh, I'm hungry. I want hot pot. There's no hot pot places that I can get to easily. Maybe I can have hot pot this weekend. Hiya, Mundo. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. You got this spooky campsite near. Whoa, cool. You want to take your younger sisters and scare them? Do it. Teach them to be strong and brave. Thank you for the follow, Reload. Thank you. Nothing will make them strong like experiencing true horror. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. They will never be afraid again. Teach them to fight a Wendigo. Teach them to eat the flesh of their enemies. My voice is very attention grabbing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's called the Devil's Camping Ground. I would camp there in a heartbeat. That would be so fun. The devil ain't shit. I will eat him. I'm so hungry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Have you ever experienced the paranormal? Not really. I mean, like, maybe. You just said Wendigo. You're not supposed to do that. You're gonna die. I don't care. Come for me. Come for me. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of, as long as it's not in the water, I'm not scared of it. Anything on land, I'm scarier. There is nothing anything can do to me. I've seen like some weird stuff that's kind of like, oh, that's weird. But I'm pretty like, you know, like, I ain't scared of no ghost. I'm not scared of no bed. Busted makes me feel good, you know? I'm just not scared of shit. One time after watching the movie The Fourth Kind, I was driving at like 3 a.m. I did see like a weird owl, staring at me in the middle of the road, and I was like going towards it, and it was just staring and staring and staring, and I was like, this is really uncomfortable. And I had to like drive around it, it just never moved. You have trypophobia? I don't like to look at lots of holes, it's very strange. But I don't actually have thalassophobia either. I'm only scared of stuff in water and video games. Actual creatures in the ocean I'm not scared of. But if they're fake creatures in a video game, then I'm very, 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 very scared. Do I do ear knobs? No, the most I do is, well, I do, and I will also go, oh, which is literally the sound of me knobbing. Oh. We played Subnautica for my 500 follower torture special, to celebrate, because I have like a gimmick model. Why is that low-key tingly? It kind of is, because it does like a, there's like a little sound to it. What? Loud, sorry, domestic. Okay, it's Hey, Grogan A, hello. That was kinda. It's like if I have to like only put like my mouth on the mirror. There are little extra sound things like right here, like around the edge, and if I touch them it makes a really loud noise. But if I only touch some of it, which I will not say, it sounds kind of fun. I love ear cupping too. I want a 3DS so bad one day. Okay, I'm done. I'm normal. But yeah, I love the sound of like ear cupping and like the kind of like rubbing like around the like the ear, the silicone part of the ears. How much does a 3DO cost? $400 to $600. Expensive. Hi, Or. Hello. How much to play Subnautica 2? So we'll play Subnautica again, and I'll do like, I think it's like Red Tide or whatever is the Hi, Flea Flicker. Hello. Oh, hello. What's it? like, to make it extra scary, we'll do that for 1,000. I still need to do karaoke, punishment karaoke again. Oh, I do scratches. Here, we'll do both kinds. Yeah, but like being scared is fun. You got paid so you can do a thing now? Oh, what are you doing? What thing are we doing? Yay! Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Punishment karaoke, who's getting punished? Both of us. It's both me and everyone listening. Because I can't sing. But also, it's more fun if I have to like put really hot sauce on my mouth and then sing. Or sing with like ice cubes down my shirt. Although, ice cubes, now that it's hot, would probably actually be less of a punishment and more of a yay! The red plague scared people who don't have fear of underwater creatures. I, apparently, when I was playing, was very, very close to the Reaper that's close to the Aurora, and I didn't know because I was also drinking. And I was already scared enough. And the people who knew, like Pestel and I think it was Awkward, who both like knew that it was there and like saw how close I was to it, were like, oh, you need to leave. And I was like, why, what? They're like, you're gonna wanna leave. It was fun. I do want to play it again actually. Like, I'm scared of it like constantly, so I make progress really, really slow. No. I'm still scared if I'm drinking. I just like am less observant. You're glad you were also unaware? Yeah, the two people who were like really scared of creatures in the water just didn't know it was there. Yeah, I just saw him like doing a little aquatic show, and I was like, oh, he's really far away. I thought about playing it off stream and just like making a little progress. To be fair, I only like some beers. I had soju, it was very good. But I'm like way too scared to play without everyone there. Like playing by myself is way scarier. Oh, celiacs, yeah. Soju's rice. So it actually might be a good alternative. It's very yummy. Cause yeah, gluten-free beers are just not it. Wait, does rice have gluten? Fuck. I think it does, doesn't it? Glutinous rice is a thing. Never mind. Wait, it doesn't? Then what are like glutinous rice cakes? Gluten's only in wheat? Oh, I guess it's just a different binding? I don't know. I don't have any food allergy. Well, I have a food allergy, but I don't know what it is. Because sometimes when I touch stuff, I just turn really red and I get spots everywhere, but I'm not sure what causes it. So I just like don't eat certain stuff because I'm not sure what it is. It's more than just wheat. I don't know. I don't know anything. I guess other like flowers. I don't know. I'm not. I was about to be like, I'm not a scientist. But really, I just know that like When I need the gluten-free wheat, barley, rye. Oh, when I need a gluten-free bake, I can. Oh, barley tea so good. Or is it buckwheat tea? Oh, now I don't remember. But yeah. Subnautica fun. I do want to play it again. Fun but very scary. And like, I know I should probably have made more progress than we did that stream. But you know, we go a little slow because we have to, every time it's dark, we have to go inside. Because nighttime in ocean, too scary. And if we didn't go inside, how would we look at the moon, you know? Yeah, exactly. It was fun. So we'll do it again sometime. Oh, too scary. Me, every time I see a fish. Except for the little, like, the piss fish and little pee-pee fish and the brapities. You wouldn't have cared. Oh yeah, we're still in baby mode. And we're not really progressing much. But it is still fun times. It's very silly times. But yeah, one day, we are quite a ways off. When we hit 1,000, we'll do Red Plague though. All she does is age regress. I mean, I'm just a small mouse. I'm just a little mouse. You're starting to think you have a piss obsession. I don't. I'm not. No. They're bladderfish. Have I seen the big green thing? Which big green thing? I've seen the stuff around the beginning area. Please wear a binky right now. Also piss yourself. No, I will not. And I do not have one. Nor does the model have one as a toggle. We might be somewhat, not even very, but only a smidge. Only a teeny bit cute and funny. But we don't have that. I think the bottle's like a good in-between space of not being full on lol, but being like, you know, middle ground. I saw the stalkers. I did. I saw the puppies. Hi, fuck, not again. Hello, thank you for the head pets. Bananero. No, fuck. Hoverfish is your child. Hoverfish are so cute. They're so cute. But hello. You refuse to eat them. Yeah, I was following the pastel advice and rules of which fish to treat kindly. He's like a dog and a fish. It is good to know that the scary longfish, the stalkers, will play with toys and leave you alone a little bit if you give them fun toys. I think we mostly ate like the little peepers and if we had extra piss fish. I don't really remember. Oh, but I do have the knife. Can you cook the kelp? Can you cook plants? Can you eat plants? You should be able to eat plants. I didn't try. Or look. You think so? Oh, I should try that next time. I don't know when we'll play, but only doing one game / other stream a week kind of means it's hard to like get to a lot of games or get through stuff. Oh, there is plants you can eat. Can I farm? Can I do farming? Can I do underwater farming? I know you can build a base. I don't know where you would like want to build a base though. I don't quite understand where the game wants me to like settle in. You didn't realize we were talking about Subnautica. You were very confused. yeah, Subnautica. It makes so much less sense if you don't know. You can build a fish tank and raise babies. Yeah, I have an egg. I don't remember what kind of egg it is though. It might be a stalker egg. I don't remember. base building makes quite a bit of progress. Oh yeah, we're like baby mode still. We don't even have like a go slightly faster underwater car. Were we like, I don't remember what we were doing either. I think we were trying to find a signal because we went to the Aurora. I think close at least. And then we got a signal for something else. Have I met the teleports behind you? Nothing personal, kid. The what? There's aliens? No, I'm like at baby mode. We just watched the Aurora explode. I made my radiation suit. I went to the Aurora. I went, huh, okay, this is cool. Apparently, I hung out next to a Reaper Leviathan and I went home. Aliens? Alien House? The Warpers? What kind of fish are these? Oh, yeah, I guess technically. No, I'm the alien. They're the local inhabitants. I'm the alien. They're not aliens on their own planet. I am. Oh, I want to play Voices of the Void again so bad. I haven't played it in a while. But I love Voices of the Void. I love Voices of the Void. I love Voices of the Void. I love it when I get too sleepy and the alien diddles me. I love it when I hallucinate hamburger. I love it when a locker fills up with meat and I eat it for free food. I haven't played it on stream, but we'll play Voice of the Void sometime soon. I love it. I love it. It's so much fun. So you're just like a scientist out at like a satellite station, you know, listening to voices of the void, like space. And like there's a radar and there's aliens and like you have to like fix your like satellite towers, but like if your fatigue gets too high you hallucinate an alien who touches you bad style, and if you get too hungry you start hallucinating hamburgers. It's a very fun game. I like it a lot. It's a very fun, and really you do a lot of cleaning. Because your base, like the scientific station you're like sent to, is like kind of decrepit. So you're like, fuck, who like messed this place up? I gotta clean. And there's cute cat aliens, and that's all I've actually ever seen. I didn't get very far. I got like to day like 15 or something. And then I like got a new computer and I tried to switch over the file, but it was kind of fucked up, and I didn't play again, so I'd have to restart. But it's fun. It's a fun game. Cat aliens. Yeah, they're cute. They're cute. I don't remember what they're called though. And you can build like a cat bot, and you can enable funny mode, and you can get Maxwell and a little like Glorpo alien cat. It's so cute. But yeah, I love Voice of the Void. You stopped playing the first time you got yoinked by one of them. I do not want to meet the Warpers. I don't want to meet the Warpers. It's a crazy game. You still find it hilarious. The dev literally basically recreated Source Engine in Unreal. I didn't know that. The game's great though. I really like it. I wish the people that I was sending my wonderful, wonderful signals to though would maybe be a little more appreciative. Because they're like, oh, this signal sucks ass. And I'm like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? This is a signal that exists. It's the signal that's out there. What do you want from me? And every time they're like, well, can you like make it clearer? And you're like, I will end it right now. It's designed to look and act like Source Engine, but it's made in Unreal. I didn't know that. Good night, Echoes. Good night. Sleep well, sleep well, sleep well. It was wonderful to have you. Good night, good night, good night. Until you get the green COVID. What? Can you get sea egg? I gotta play again. There's too many games, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna play like only retro horror, but then I'm like, yeah, but what if like new horror? Except the games are like not even really horror. Like to me, Hop on Black Souls, I think Twitch would be like, banned. None of you are safe from being banned. Your channel banned. Never mind. You miss Alice. I don't know what they're doing. Like, is Steam doing like the normal version of it, or are they like editing it? It seems wild. But best retro horror is no players online. That's not even retro, is it? That seems like, isn't that like a newer game? There's that's interesting. That's an interesting thing to remove from that game. But also, like, why? Funger's there. It's not edited. Interesting. Interesting. But no players left online is very cool. Yeah, they do in Funger. They do. Not like retro style, just like old games. Yeah, like retro, like PS1, PS2 era. No, it is certainly not Funger. Like, it is certainly not. Very much not, in fact. Which is why the Funger fandom is so interesting. It is so weird. Welcome to the Dungeons of Fear. Yeah, here we are fearing and hungering. And honestly, in my experience, we are mostly hungering. It is more the dungeons of, and hungry. But yeah, I feel like we've played like one retro horror, and then we've played mostly like indie horror, and technically games that is like, I mean, Subnautica is horror to me, but I don't think it's horror to most people, and like Voice of the Void is horror to a lot of people, but it's certainly not horror to me. Even though we haven't played Voice of the Void, but that's, you know, that's my take on it. Although I guess it's mostly because I don't play like games all that often. We did. What did we play after Michigan? Oh, Scratches. We did do 2 retros. I'm scary, I'm hungry. This dungeon is so scary, and I'm so hungry. Can you eat the little rat next to me? It's not a rat. That's me. There's me. You're hungry and can eat this bread. I'll take the bread. I will take the bread and I will trade you a different mouse who tried to move into my turf. Yeah. You've been eyeing it. Get it. Especially because you're like, you like role-playing games and stuff, as in like tabletops. Cause like the way you decide like your actions for the game is you get to like roll a set of die, and like you get so many numbers, and that's like how good you can do on like the activities you choose. And there's like this huge space station, and you get to like, you know, explore or like interact with people, but like everything you do costs one of your die. I bought the bundle for both. I bought that one and Golden Light, and I also got Repo. So if we want to do a Repo night, I actually own the game now. I didn't own it before. But yeah, I bought the 1 and 2 bundle because I'd like to play. I could probably get them done in like 3 streams for like per one. But I really want to play it, but I don't know if it'll hit right on stream. But it hits so good off stream. It's very much a like, it make you think about like being a person and like, I don't know, your impact on other people. It's just really good. The writing is really good. The characters are really good. The design is really good. It's kind of like space station, cyberpunky future. You're an android. It's super cool. It's so cool. So yeah, highly recommend Citizen Sleeper. It's one of my faves. Another one of my faves that is like a weird recommendation is Boyfriend Dungeon, where like, you know, it's like, oh, you get to date weapons. So like all of like the dateable characters are like different weapons you find in the dungeon, but it's really good. So it's like dungeon crawler plus like dating sim, but the characters are good. That game made me cry a lot too. Best retro horror is I'm Scared as a name. You suggest you got scared. What is that? Oh, if I could type. Oh. I'm. No, that's not. game. I'm scared game. A pixelated nightmare, I see it. I wouldn't call this game retro either. I would call things that came out. I guess. Oh no, it fucking probably is. Like games that came out. I guess probably before 2010. But I think someone said the other day that PS3 is in retro territory now, and I'm like, what? I did. I played SSR Wives the other. When did we did that last week? I think we did the Next Fest demo games, and the first one I played was SSR Wives, and it was okay. I think aesthetically it's really good. But I didn't necessarily like the way it played. It's like the first pixelated horror game. It's kind of cool looking. Aesthetically, it's nice. You might like looking into Kitty Horror Show's games. She does a lot of like low poly kind of, or a lot of the older ones are. Hey Frosty, hello. But it's like some very cool old style graphic horror. Very nice. Kitty Horror Show makes some great games. And Kira makes really good horror games. That are like presented very different. Basilisk and Basilisk 2000 are some of my favorite horror games. That are told through game engines. So like one of them is like an old kind of like game cartridge, so it already has several save files on it that is made by a developer that no longer exists. Did I just recommend you Akumokira and Kitty Horror Show? Maybe. I said if you hadn't checked them out, yeah, you should. They're both really good. But yeah, Basilisk is super good. And then Basilisk 2000. Some of your two favorite horror creators, love all their work. Ah, yes, so bass, wonderful taste. I will have to check this out then if you like them. I trust your takes. They're both so good. I love Lost in Vivo, but it's hard not to say Basilisk and 2000 are my favorites just because like they're so unique. But oh, I love Lost in Vivo, and Leech Bowl is my favorite Kitty Horror Show game. Like not close. Gotta feed them leeches. But they're all so good. I love them. I love their work. I haven't played the newest Kira game yet. They came out. I really want to. But those are my like eternal recommendations. Are for people who haven't played their games. Play them. But yeah, I'm curious about SSR Wives. I want to keep an eye on it. I struggle with tank controls really badly. Only if you hold your hand. If you will play Basilisk and Basilisk 2000, I will hold your hand. Spooky Jumpscare Mansion was your intro and has to be your favorite, but Basilisk and Vivo are incredible. That totally makes sense. I played Basilisk first, so it's probably why it's my favorite. Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion is also really cool, but for some reason it doesn't hit the same way to me as the other two. You saw an upcoming game that looked neat called Meat Without Master. Oh, I should look that up too. I do want to come back to One Way EXE because looking into it online, it looked really cool, and I just don't know why that part didn't work for me. One thing I have seen with SSR Wives is people keep running into like some similar glitches with like camera and some other stuff, and the dyslexia and tank controls do not mix well, and Spookies is more about the challenge than horror. Agreed. It's like kind of like, it's a cool horror and it's really cool conceptually, because I mean like such as Kira work, you know, a lot of it is like conceptually just very cool stuff. And it is very much about the challenge. I mean, it's a very cool game. I have no complaints about any of their work, really. Yeah. There's another game that one of my friends told me to play that's a horror game I mean, the list is eternal. I have like a bunch of retro horrors I want to play, and then I have so many indie horrors I want to play too. Not that we don't have like a lot of time. What about Puppet Combo? You love almost all of their work. I feel more neutral. I'm like, so here's the thing. I am really picky on my horror. And while I think some of it is pretty cool, and to be fair, I have not really delved too deep, which probably I should. But I kind of like, I don't know. Like, some games that like people are like, oh, if you like horror, you're like this, like, now it's not coming to me. Cry of Fear. Cry of Fear to me was just kind of like, okay. It was more frustrating than it was like horror, like scary or fun to me. I just was kind of frustrated when I tried it. Play Nun Massacre, you'll love it. I have not played Pathologic yet. I will try it. Because again, like, I'll just keep adding stuff to my list of games to play. And eventually I'll get to it. Pathologic's also on the list, but I kind of think that game might get me into like more frustrating than I have fun. I think, again, I will really enjoy the aesthetic, but it's kind of like, I love Funker. Funker's great. Do I want to play Funker again? Not really. Not really. Pathologic is really janky. They came out with the third one now. I think it is kind of an exercise in a bit of frustration in the same way Funker can be, where it's like you have to really get things right, and then sometimes it still just doesn't, sometimes it just doesn't really, I don't know, hit right. Okay, I will look at it. But yeah, Atmosphere looks so good. It's decently hard. Oh no, I'm bad at games. Like, I'm not like bad. But like, let's just say, when I played a point and click, I struggled to figure out how to point and click. What other game was it where I like hard struggled? I hard struggled in like the demos. But part of that is like, I don't know, it's hard to play a game on stream and like have focus. Even FPS is just basically point and click. Yeah, and I've struggled with that a whole lot. I can't play FPS games like at all. I suck really bad. It's like hard in the fact that you will go to the beginning when you die. Oh no, I couldn't do that. I'll get so mad. I don't have that kind of patience anymore. I'm like, I want to play the game and I want to finish the game. So I like don't really play hard games. Please ignore that I really love Souls games. They're different. They're special. But even then, like, I kind of like have to play them a lot to get like really into them and like get kind of good. Because like I haven't really been playing them that much. And then when I try and play Night Rain, I still haven't unlocked Revenant because she kicks my ass. I can't do the solo fight. It's so bad. It's so bad. You love everything about Souls-like except how hard they are. Like, and some of them aren't as hard. Like Code Vein is a good Souls-like that's like pretty easy. And like, I've beaten most of them. I need to finish Elden Ring. I gotta get back to it. That's not like a skill issue. I just get distracted. Then recommend Bloodwash. It's not hard, just dramatic. Yeah, that's more my style. I really enjoy like a psychological horror that's like trying, like, more making me unsettled and uncomfortable and like scared that way instead of like just being like hard or like jump scaring me too much. Yeah, I kind of like never tried Lies of P because it was like parry, and I was like, I fucking can't. I can't parry. I can block. You need to wake up at 5, so you gotta go. Oh my god, get some sleep. Sleep so well. Sleep well, sleep well, sleep well. It was wonderful to talk about games. Yeah, have a good night. it is getting close to my bedtime too, because I do have work, and I'm trying the whole like try and sleep a little early. I might go back to normal time. I don't know. 8 almost seems like too early. But I don't know. I'm not sure how if people like think it's too early or preferred when I started at 9. We might try another week of 8 and then see how I feel after that. Cause also I do like that, like, if I have like a bunch of energy, if I start early, I can keep going a little later if I want to. But if I'm getting tired or my voice is starting to hurt, like I'm still like I'm going to sleep a little earlier. I'm just indecisive. Do whatever's best for me. Okay. Well, we'll keep it at 8 for a while. Because I do like that it gives me the flexibility to go long if I have the energy to go long. Because sometimes, as we know, sometimes I'm like, wow, 1 a.m. I don't really want to stop though. And it's like, you were supposed to stop an hour ago. Especially with games, because sometimes I want to keep going or like get to a better stopping point, you know. But today I'm kind of tired, so I don't have that kind of energy. It's probably because I really didn't eat. Never mind, I'm a little stupid. 1 a.m. mouse time. Sometimes, not today. But I was like, yeah, normally I have more energy. Why am I a little tired already? Well, it's because I ate a bagel and ice cream today like an idiot. And I need to eat more. I can eat you. Okay. I will get the scalpels out. Cannibalism, here we come. You're usually at work until after your stream starts either time, but usually have at least one of your usual stream days off. Yeah. And it's like, I think normally I go long enough to where you get off before I end anyways. So I don't want to change. I like the Monday, Thursday, Friday as my normal stream days. Cause Tuesday is really hard because I have to go in early Wednesdays, and we got told we have to be in the lab more, but I was still able to request days off to make sure that I can keep my normal stream days and times, and it won't really impact them. I think there's just no, it's all good. So as long as I keep those days, I'll still be able to stream in the evenings, and if anything changes, well, we'll be doing early evening ASMRs, because I'll just have to start really early then. But fingers crossed. It's nice having people you enjoy watching in the late night EST slot. Yeah, most people I watch are like, well, some people I watch are like my same time slot, so I don't get to watch them. But like, I get the early 8 stream time. Those are like, it's nice to have people that I can watch like while I'm, I guess, working / not working, because I can't do late night slots. Okay. I think I should wrap up. I am tired. I need to eat food. I gotta make some dinner. Tummy hurty. Most of the VTubers you used to like streamed when you were asleep or working. Yeah, there's a bunch of VTubers I would really like to watch that stream like after I go to bed, and I'm like, I don't stay up late, or like they don't start until like I'm ending, so I'm like, I have to go to sleep. I never get to watch them. But such is life. Okay, let's find somebody to rate. I will eat. That's as soon as what I'm gonna do. Hi, I cannot say your name. Sithami. What's good in the hood? Unfortunately, what's good in the hood is me going to bed and eating some dinner. But what was good was much discussion about horror games. But it is wonderful to have you for the little call you Bam or Bam Bam. Can do. I will remember. Read the end. But it's wonderful to have you for a little, but I'm like about to look for somebody to raid because I'm so hungry. I gotta get some food. Big hungry. Kept talking about eating cryptids. Big hungry. Impeccable timing. Such is life. I have great timing. I constantly try and rate people who are ending stream. We'll rate somebody who's doing ASMR. Oh, Agumi's doing horror though. No, we'll do ASMR. I'm really bad about rating from ASMR into like someone playing loud games. I will get better. We are gonna do ASMR into ASMR. Yeah, bucket raid, bucket raid. There's that one, or you can do exclamation mark raid, raid. For people who don't have subs, there's exclamation mark raid, or just do whatever bucket emotes you want. That's the, raid message. I'm trying to find someone we haven't raided in a little bit. Oh, Pommy's doing a subathon. We can raid Pommy for subathon. She's a very cute cat, and we love cats. And she does very good ASMR. Although, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Never mind. I don't know if she's ending. The stream looks suspiciously like she's ending. Wow. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if she is or not. She's like frozen. I can't see anything, so I don't know if she's like ending stream. It's because people all end at the same time in my time zone. Yeah, people go to bed. And I always say like, oh, I need to go find people who do like ASMR after me, like slightly later. And then I forget like every time, cause I like go to sleep, Like immediately after stream, I like talk in the Discord for a minute, and then I'm like, okay, night night, sleep time. Okay, we're gonna raid Rabo, because Rabo actually hasn't been live very long, and we love Rabo. She's awesome. She's very, very much friend of the channel. She's also a very cute ASMR streamer who does really, really good sounds. So we raid Rabo. Because I don't know what Pommy's doing. She just was like frozen. Rabo, R-A-B-O. Yeah, I love her ASMR. It's really, really good. It's like Tingle Central. She does really, really good ASMR. So we're gonna raid her. Because also, I like her. And she's very nice to us. And she has said some very nice things about me that made me very flustered. So yeah, bucket raid. Thank you guys for hanging out. It was really wonderful to have you in chit chat as always. We will be back on Monday. I will post the schedule on Sunday at some point. Bucket raid. That's always a good one too. And I will miss you guys, but I'll be in the Discord. And then next week we'll play games together in Discord again. I promise. And I will miss you guys. I'll miss Hello Dwellers. Goodbye. Don't let any mice move in while I'm gone this weekend. Okay, or I'll cry. Okay, good night. Bye. Sleep well.